I need to check if the microphone is working. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Hello. I was imagine me while you were hearing hard rock music and stuff like that. I was vibing all the time with this music. I was vibing all the time with this one, and I know you want to see this one. I know already. You don't have to ask me. You don't have to ask me. By the way, I think everything works. I hope, but I think I should lock the input of OBS if I press stuff by mistake. But yeah, hello guys, hello. Okay, she's goofy ball as always. Yeah, I am always. Don't worry for that. Even if I am in my darkness, I am always the same. So actually, don't worry about that. Maybe I have the excuse to be more tricky in some way. So yeah, okay, God, but going with the rock music and then you do the little shuffle is funny. I know, but because the stuff, I was considering to go to Destiny Island, but I like the music here. I don't have to turn it on Spotify because of that, because it's inside the world. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to Traverse Town. It's completely fine. It's probably better for the artless shape. So I say, okay, I will stay here. And so here we are. Here we are. I don't remember absolutely all the expression, so we're going to learn them together. I discovered how to smile, and of course I know how to stick the tongue out. But yeah, I'm sorry for the badass starting soon, but let's go back with the cozy stuff. What do you think about that? Let's go back with that. Even if I am in this shape, you will see how it's done. But yeah, darkness is just another relaxing place. Indeed, that's a point, and I completely agree with that. Where I don't get where I should look at too. Here. Okay, because I want to look at you and not... Hadze, thanks for the follow. She managed to be pink and cute even in her heavy hair. I know. You look at these, it's all glowy. I can be cute in any way, I think. But I think, though, I didn't consider, maybe you should we would love to see it completely for now, and not only the head. So, wait a second. I fix the pose maybe like that. You should be able to see myself properly moving. You already see this one with the video, of course, but not me moving and not being expressive as I want to be. Okay, with the Vtuber avatar is even better, but you have to wait for Wednesday for that one, except if I can consider to go there before closing the stream, so I'll just remove the headset and go there. I can consider that, but we'll see. Actually, the GBF version goes even harder. I have audio link on this avatar. If I want, I can go crazy with music. I can change color with all the pink lines. I can be blue, yellow, and whatever. So I have audio link on this avatar, so I can actually do that. Too much pink in the darkness, tone is down. No, I will never tone this down. It's perfect. I am dark enough with this avatar. I don't think I deserve something else more, because it's too dark even for my taste with this bright yellow outline. It could be pink, but since I wanted to reference more the artless thing, I said maybe it's better to stuck with the yellow outline instead of the pink one. Yeah, a mission mask on the heart. Yeah, on the heart, on these lines, on the nose, but it's not that visible here. With this version, it's not that visible, but look, even the hair, a little bit. If you check maybe from the other perspective, it's better. I have a mission on the cheeks a little bit too, but it's not visible because it's too dark. Yeah, you see? From this perspective, you can see them a little bit. My usual pink line cheeks. I should have the nose too, but it's just too dark. So it's not working, but yeah. I'm blurry, I know, because of the... Wait. Better. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Look how shiny I can be. I can be really, really shiny with this avatar, guys. I'm so sorry. I can be... Look at the teeth, even them are shiny. Can I green in some? I think I can. With the tongue out, for sure. Yeah. It seems so bad from this perspective, but yeah. Thanks, Gabbiano. I have to say thanks, Mod, for the hype you shared until now, because it was really something. It was really helpful, so thanks a lot for that. Since we are here, look at what I put on the puppets. There is the mission, there is these nice effects on the puppets, also on the down one. How can I show you them? One step per time. I will show you everything. I think this one is the best avatar I have edited so far, because I could put whatever I wanted in it, experiment too with it. So yeah, probably it's the best texture, the best effects I've done with avatars so far. And I can't imagine how it can be from now on. I should consider to fix the Vtuber texture too, not only for here, but also for VTubing. I have a lot of stuff to handle, but yeah, this is probably the best expressivity I can have in avatars right now. So yeah, expressivity speaking about the colors, about effects and stuff like that. I'm happy and I hope you like it. You're looking at the dark version only for now. I'll be switch with the other one soon, so you can see all the details and not only the black part of me. And yeah. It had totally empty. Yeah, no, hey, not in that way. Not in that way. Excuse me. How dare you? Not in that way. How dare you? I forgot to turn off the fly, so wait a second. I'll pose myself like that. Oh, wait, I want to show you. Can I? Oh, yeah, I can use this trick from WarChat to show you the pose. Wait. I am lazy to show you more properly. So how can I tilt the camera? I don't remember absolutely. Ah, yeah, but wait. I can't like that. Wait. I don't want to fall, so wait a second. Okay, oh. Hello, I'm giant now. Okay. This is what I wanted to do. Look how shiny they can be. Look. They have the same, I don't know how to show them exactly, but they have the same exact effect on of the ends, we can call them like that. So wait a second, I'll put back this one. Yeah, it's a mess. Sorry, I'm coming. Oh, yeah. Okay. More or less. More or less, you saw everything. Okay. You want me to turn around? There's nothing actually on the back, because it would be too much otherwise. But I have a really long, shiny, pale, full... Actually, there are glitters on this avatar, but you can't see it because I'm black. But you will see them in the other on the other version of it. Just be patient. I forgot to greet everyone, but it's not that convenient for me to read properly the chat from OBS while I'm in war, so I won't scroll back. Thanks for everyone who are here right now, who are here to look at this avatar, and who enjoyed the starting soon. I will publish it. I spent a lot of time on that starting soon, so I will publish the video of the starting soon on YouTube, so you can enjoy it anyway, not only when I'm streaming. You can just check for the video and enjoy it if you want. I have to say a big thank you to the remixer I asked for the permission to use the music for, because when I saw it on YouTube I was like, oh no, this music would be perfect for the Switch with the Kreature. I contacted the creator. You can see the name of him in the credits down below. There is a document with all the credits of the stuff I'm using right now, and there is also the music credits. And I can't thank him enough for allowing me to use this music for free. So yeah, it fits just perfectly for whatever I wanted to do. So yeah, you can see the credits down there. It took me a while to make the starting soon, not so much as you think probably though, because as I was speaking with Gabbiano not so long time ago, I worked is a big word. I had fun editing video when I was younger, so I know the basics of and the fundamentals of video editing. But unluckily for me, I don't have enough time to make a video by myself with all these kind of effects. So I take advantage of this kind of occasion to show you how I can edit stuff, how I can do video editing if I want to. And yeah, I'm proud of what you see. It could be better for the skills I have actually, but I'm satisfied because the vibe that I wanted to share fits perfectly. So even if it's not my vibe actually, I'm not so dark as you can see, but still it's the best one I probably made so far after the last time I did. So I hope you enjoyed it. I did this with Filmora, if you are interested in that. And if we have to consider also the time where I was standing like this all the time on WarChat just to record the loop of the starting soon the screen, I'd stay there for like for 5 minutes, indeed even more probably. And after that I edited it, I think it took me like 1 hour and a half, maybe less. Also because for the majority of time the starting screen is a reference to my original one, but with the creature and doing these kind of movements from time to time. So actually it was not that long. If I have to do it from zero with different video parts, it would be longer, but yeah, it was not actually that long to edit. I had fun though. I had fun to do that. I had a lot of fun. It's not completely my style. I actually like that kind of music, but it's not completely my style because, of course, I'm cozy, not this kind of streamer. But I enjoyed it a lot. From time to time, I think I will use this kind of surprises starting soon screen. For a while, I will use the Kreature one, guys. So I will use mainly this broken starting soon screen full of glitchy effects and the Kreature. I will switch from time to time with the normal one, so it will be just a surprise which one I will use from stream to stream. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed it. I worked hard for all this setting. It's a mini debut. I don't think I can consider it a real debut because it's not an avatar I made by myself. I made the texture, I made the effects you're looking at, I made the Vtuber file, but I didn't do the model. The model was created by Vivi, so if you want to check her Jinxie, you can find it always in the credits down below. And it's a really cool avatar, full of expressivity. I don't think there's actually one avatar that can beat the Vtuber. I don't think there is, but this one is expressive too. I can't wait to show you the Vtuber expressivity has, so yeah. Okay, now I'll read. I was making a long discussion to not interrupt myself, but now I think I can read. You see enough of this. I will change with my normal texture, we can say at some point during the stream. Not now, I will stay with this one for a while so you can enjoy it a little bit. And yeah, I need to memorize the expressivity because, you know, I don't have a face tracking here. Not now, not for now. But I have to memorize where the triggers are to make my face smiley and stuff like that, my tongue out. I remember this one, I remember how to smile. I needed to learn. When I am shocked or afraid, I don't have to press anything, I see. So let me check. Okay, unimpressed expression. Angry one, yeah. Something else. This is shocked, surprise. The one I used for the video, actually. And these are more worried one. I needed to remember them, but the major one I will use is the smiley one. So here we are, the smiley one and the tongue out. This one is, I think it's a sort of meme. Look at this. I have a big snoot like that, but yeah. And yeah, I needed to remember the unimpressed one. Yeah, I have to remember this one because I'm pretty sure I will use it a lot. So okay. No, I don't want to attract those kind of furries. No, how I did, I don't want to. Not in that way. Look at Dia, I'm so proud of Dia. These eyes though, I have something to say about these eyes because they are wonderful. As you can see, they are particular because I have two pairs of eyes, okay? The problem is, if it's perfect for WordChat, and file 8 that I have 2 pairs of eyes, and for this reason my eyes will be kinda how can I say it, unexpressive on VTubing file. The thing is, I can't move them around. I will look straight at you, like this. Imagine the head moving and not the eyes moving like that, but looking straight to the point I'm facing my head. That's a shame, but I couldn't do anything. I don't know how to edit the model in Blender right now, because I think there is a solution for that, but I don't know how to do that. So for now, the VRM file will be kinda straight with the point of view, but apart from that I can make the eyes wide, I can shrink them, so it's not a big issue, but I can't look around, unfortunately. But apart from that, emission mask and mod caps, I love it too. When I discover them, look, I take advantage of them a lot, as you can see, a lot. When I discover them, I will use of them. Unfortunately, with VTuber's file, it's not the same because the software is different, and for this specific reason, I can't be this glowy. A little bit I can, but not with these much effects. I don't actually have the artless version of the VTuber file. I can do that if you would love to see the artless version, even when I'm VTubing only and not on WordChat. I think I won't use it that much, but I can do that. For now, let's start with the normal version, and then maybe I will introduce also the other one. I just needed to swap the texture, it's not a big work, but yeah. Let me read the chat. Either gold or just glowing yellow. In this case, it's only the outline. The outline is not shiny. It seems shiny because I put the focus on the camera, so behind me it's blurry, and because of that the outline becomes blurry too. But it's not something I was planning, it's just natural because of WordChat features. So yeah, so yeah, it looks amazing, Fleira. You did an amazing job. You're right to be happy of it. The work you put in it, it's incredible. Thank you, Meet. I really appreciate that. There's a way to close the eyes. Oh yeah, I really appreciate that. You see, so I can smile and blink sometimes, but I have to remember how to do that. So yeah, be patient, I will learn everything. If I only have a face tracking even here, it would be awesome, but it is what it is. So, I haven't learned the caps players stepping on us under... No, I was showing you the pads, actually, come on. Hello, by the way, sorry if I'm not looking at the chat in real time completely, I'm doing my best. Wait for it, I will recover everything. So, wait a second. Can I jump? Don't do it if you can. No, I can. I can, American. I can show you. Wait. Why you want to see how it is? Why you want to see me jumping though? Wait a second. I'll do that. I don't want to be sure to not destroy anything and destroy myself. So wait a second. Let me check the surroundings. Okay. Did I jump actually? It's weird, the animation. I should say it's not because of the avatar. It's because of WordChat. What happens if... You can at least see it a little bit, but not so much. I want to jump further because I don't have much space around, but I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit weird if I jump from a point to another, like this. It's better, but if I jump on place, it's a little bit weird, I think, but yeah. Yeah, okay. Wait a second, I put the focus on my head again. Okay, wait a second. Okay. Let me read. The giant Fleira is stomping on us, and I was showing you the steepy step. Come on, don't be like that. I was trying to show you how the feats were done, like the pose. They are not so visible here. They are more visible on the normal version of the avatar, but it's a little bit visible. Come on. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, we will yap only now. I have to show you off the avatar, of course, but I will yap only for now. It's a yapping big stream where I show off the avatar, so what are you speaking about? Are they stuck up here? Because I can consider to do this in case. Wait a second. Wait a second, I don't want the bubbles to be stuck. They will appear all together, I think, now. So, be patient. Be patient, and they will disappear all together, maybe. I'm not sure if I'm pressing it, though. No, not the right... Oh, okay. I unstuck the right one. Sometimes they get stuck for reasons. Not sure exactly why, but... this one is the multi-broadcast that it's not working. Oh, okay. Perfect. They're not... I don't want it to be stuck all the time with these bubbles all around. Also because it's harder to make content like that. We don't want that. It's harder to make content with bubbles stuck up here. It's bad to see. Can you disappear? Oh, thank you. Perfect. Okay. This is a very nice avatar. I'm happy you like it. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate it. I super appreciate it. Thank you. I'm trying to discover how to close the eyes from time to time. But yeah, I think I discovered it. I just needed to get used to it. But yeah. I can already imagine Erika in the background looking at you laughing while you were recording your idle animation. He didn't do that because he knows that I am uncomfortable if I know he's looking at me in the meantime, so he avoids to do that, also because he risks to ruin what I'm recording otherwise. I'm more confident now because it's part of my job in the end, but yeah, sometimes he do that, or you know, he doesn't laugh at me. He will come to me to poke me while I am trying to do something, and if I move while I'm like when I was like this, I had to stay still for all the time long, you know, because otherwise I will break the animation loop, okay? So at some point, I think he indeed come to poke me. I had to stay still, and I was like, shoo, shoo. So go away like, wait, I had to give you the impression of it. Something like, wait, I was like this, right? I was like this. Maybe I was idling like this. Okay, he came to me to touch here, maybe. And I was like, without imagine maybe from the other perspective, okay, something like that. He was here, and I was like, without no let the other notice that, and it was hard actually. So if you see my head going crazy in the starting soon, that's the reason why. That's actually the reason why it happens. It's funny, but it's ruining my creativity. You shouldn't do that. Okay, I needed to learn a video editing. Consider. I started more than 10 years ago, but I stopped several times, so I can't say it was something I was kept doing all the time. I started with Sony Vegas, the pirate version of it, but I was a kid, I didn't have money, okay? So I had to do that. And it was not that easy actually for a kid to get access to this editing software, especially in 2013. And I started with that one, where there were no AI, no ready done to use FX. I had to do them by myself, so maybe that was useful because I learned the basics thanks to that period of time where there was no help from the video editing softwares. You had to do everything raw by yourself. Now it's full of preset FX transition. It's way easier now to make edits. And yeah, what I can recommend if you want to start now, try with Filmora. Filmora is full of this kind of effects. I'm not sponsoring it, I'm just using this software too, so I know how it works. CapCut, DaVinci is more raw compared to other video editing softwares, but you can create effects there, and I'm pretty sure there are some way to install mods or DLC there, so you can use these fancy effects you can find on CapCut too, or create them by yourself. And yeah, it's full of tools now to make your life easier, to make these kind of glitchy and dark effects without touching a lot actually. So yeah, you just need to know the softwares and where to find the media, and that's it, I guess. So yeah, considering the past I did a lot of AMV, animation, stuff like that. I was in the community, I enjoyed it a lot, but when I discovered it was really time consuming because yeah guys, editing even a short for me, I don't know how I can make them so fast. The one you see on Instagram, it requires me around 30 minutes, sometimes 1 hour, it depends how long the short is, but consider a serious video of even 1 minute or 2 can requires hours of work. It depends how much effects you want to put on it, how much edit you want to do in it. I can't do them much, as you can see, because it's hard finding the time for everything, but it's really time consuming, so be aware of it. It's really, you need really to focus on this kind of stuff if you want to do edits by yourself, but it's something you can learn. Now it should be even easier, it's full of tutorial on YouTube on how to do that. Just inform yourself, pick the program you prefer, and that's it. I like the glitchy starting soon, thank you Oli, thank you. Patrons actually were able to see this starting soon a week beforehand because indeed of Patreon. Because of Patreon I released it like last Thursday, if I remember well, and yeah, you were able to see it way before the others, and did multiple times. The others have to wait for the live stream or the YouTube video I'm going to release about it. So yeah, Fleira has yet to try the Mayu, just saying. Actually, as I said in private when we were meeting up, hanging out, etc., it's not one of my favorite avatar, the Mayut, but for myself, because I don't feel aligned completely with its style. Probably I will go for other kind of feline avatars in case, but yeah, I can consider that. You won't imagine me without my teeth? I don't think I can even remove them from this avatar, because there are bland shapes sometimes that remove them for some reason. So, I'm here for your tail. No, don't, you can't steal my tail. My tail is too wonderful. I can take it myself. Yeah, this tail, I'm trying to show you. No, wait, come here. Can I? I'm trying to take my tail, it's really hard. Wait. Okay. This tail is long, but it's only mine, okay? You can't have it. I think, actually, I'm stupid. Let's take advantage of the stuff the avatar has. I'm stupid. Oh my god. Okay, I took the wrong one, but now you know what I mean when I can be RGB color. You see? Sorry, I activated audio link by mistake. I was instead wanting to do this. You see? RGB Fleira, and it's a reality now. Oh, it's so long that it comes in front of me now, but okay. Thanks for the follow, Foodman. It's so long that... yeah, it's something big, but I want it for myself, okay? You can't have it, only me. Only me. Let's see if no, I can't edit anything else weird here. Let me check though. Pretty sure there's something else I can puppet. Or am I wrong? Let me see. No, I don't want to disable audio link. I have a Flora Collider deactivated. What's the difference? Can I? Not understanding what I'm actually turning on and off. No, okay. Okay, I won't touch anything else because I make a mess in some way, so yeah. Let me see. I have a conceptual idea for that, but I have no knowledge if that would work. You have to try. The only way to understand if you like doing this kind of stuff or if you want to do it, to try to do something new, is just trying. Otherwise, it's impossible to know if it's something for you or not. Yeah, now people can say I have a scary heavy. Yeah, Is it scary? Is this one scary? Do you consider this one scary? Because I'm not sure completely of your statement right now, because it can be scary if I want to, but it's not that scary. There's worse, come on. I think yours can be more scary if you want to. It can be scarier. So I think the trackers don't really understand your jumping. Yeah, but it's not this one. Probably if you have the ones like you have a homie with the base station, probably they can do that, not the slime trackers. Not completely. They are trying, but it's hard for them. Can I troll you? Of course you can't. Can you become a rainbowy? Yeah, I think I replied to this question without knowing it, so yeah, I can be rainbowy. Back in the day where we threw stuff at the wall until it stuck, that's how we learned everything. Yeah, especially as millennials, where there were softwares, but there were no AI, there were no way to do stuff softly. You had to create them raw by yourself. It was way harder in the past. Now it's full of tools to make your life easier, so take advantage of that. Just take advantage of that. Having both like CapCut and DaVinci is good. CapCut if you wanna make shorter, quicker edits. I used it in the past, but then they started to put a subscription to everything. Literally everything. Now to put even just a little fancy effect you have to pay, and I prefer one-time payment whenever I get. Now everyone is relying on subscription and stuff like that, but we can't have a subscription for everything, even if it's for work or personal stuff. We can't just subscribe to everything. Hello Benmar, I just saw you. Hello. By the way, we can't just subscribe to anything, so it's really hard to stay behind this kind of stuff. That's the reason why I'm using Filmora. There are some stuff with subscription there too, but at least the major software, it's free after the first purchase, and that's why I'm using it. I'm hating so much that everyone is relying on subscription now, because I don't have so much money to spend every fucking month. So I am like, oh my god. And now, if you use CapCut, consider, if you are on TikTok especially, or consider to download TikTok just for that. The TikTok editor is really good sometimes, guys. When you see the caption on my videos, I don't make them on Filmora. I'll make them on TikTok because it's way easier to make them there. It's quicker because they have an optimization for that. Consider to switch with softwares for one feature only sometimes, because it's really convenient. So I think TikTok editor is way better than CapCut now, because it offers the same thing but for free. So consider to check it. Don't underestimate the power of the software you already have. Like, it can be also Instagram. So take advantage of them, because now everyone wants to let you pay anything. So yeah, back in the day we threw stuff. No, I read that having buff like CapCut Da Vinci. Read that I spelled your name wrong. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. If you did that now, I didn't even notice it, so don't worry. If you do that usually, it's fine. Don't worry. I know it can be hard. It's Fleira, though. Fleirasekai, not Fleira, not anything like a Fleira. Just Fleira. Hello, Snake. Hello. Hello, this is my first time watching. I wanted to catch one of your stream live and while now, but I haven't been able until now. Thanks, Neon, for passing by, so I really appreciate it. Sorry if I read the message only now, but I'm trying to catch up with all the chat until I can, until it's not so overcrowded. I prefer to give space to everyone who right here. Just be patient, I will reply. I will see it. If I miss a message that it's important for you, just copy-paste it. It's completely fine, I don't mind it, don't spam it, but just copy-paste it, I will recover it at some point. You can wear the tail like a belt. I can. I think there is an animation for doing that. I don't know where exactly right now, but I think there is an animation for that. Fleira RGB will give you now 5 more FPS. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Also, Fleira, are you comfortable with me doing a fan art or drawing video of your avatar on YouTube? But yeah, of course, you can do that until it's not safe for work stuff. You can do that. Not safe for work, I mean mainly sexual stuff. Since this avatar is darkless, if it's a little bit horror-ish, I can accept it. But apart from that, of course, you can do whatever, guys. I would be happy instead. Also because I have more stuff to put on the Be Right Back screen where I showcase all the gifts you made me. So no, of course, feel free to do that. I don't have you don't have to ask the permission for doing that, okay? I instead appreciate it. Don't worry. What the actor I have is super cuddly. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Hello, Songeko. Hello, I hope you're fine. Demon Fleira began, and now, since I'm yapping for a lot of time with this one, maybe I should consider to use the other one. But wait, I'm pretty sure that if I lose myself speaking about the other texture, I won't read the chat properly. So let me reach almost the end of what we are speaking about, and then I can consider to switch the texture, so I can start to yap up again and lose myself in my discussion. I think it's a way. So wait a second. Wait a second. I will have to be careful with your antlers, but hug is still an order. You can still hug this one, and until you are not scared, you can do that. I promise I won't bite you. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, this is Traverse Town. Oh, I also use Filmora, it's really good. And hello everyone, hello Benmar. I'll do it safely. Okay, in that case it's fine. You can do whatever. You don't have to ask me the permission for a fan art. It's a gift, guys. Of course I appreciate it. You don't have to do that. Don't worry, absolutely. Okay, I didn't realize I was at the end of the chat already. Luck for me, I managed to reach the end of the chat. I switch the avatar now. So be ready in... wait, no, wait, let me... Okay. In... no, wait, okay. In 3, 2, 1... Ta-da! I'm less scary now. I think it seems that after all that yellowish stuff, it seems I have no teeth now. But apart from that, it's nice now. I am more colorful. I'm not that scary anymore. I have a pink outline here. If you look closely, how can I show you that? I have a pink outline on this character, guys. It's just, oh, here, on the hand. Look at the hand, on the border to the dark side. There is this little pink outline, but you can't really see it so much because this avatar is colorful. But yeah, and if you look at it closely now, I have glitters. I have glitters all around this avatar. I have glitters. They are, yeah, especially on the hand, they are visible. Look at the glitters and look at the paw. Look here, it's way. Oh wait, okay, I have to improve the focus. Okay, look at the glitters and look at the paw pads. I had a lot of fun designing it, guys, you can't imagine. And now it's even more visible, the mission on the heart. With the black part is not that visible, unfortunately, because it's dark, it's a dark avatar. But with this one is more evident, even the shiny I have on the hair and on the outline on my body. If I go in a dark world, you can see it more properly. We can consider to go to a dark world so you can see how it is, but I'm not sure if I remember a stream-friendly dark world. That will be intense. I have to discover if I will crash. So, if I crash, you know why, especially when I'm switching words, okay? So, let's see. Let's see now. Let's see what you're writing. Bet Fleira hug me. I will take that question asked. We'll see. It's really cute. I like the avatar. I'm happy about that. I can't wait to see how expressive I can be with the Vtuber too, because I can use the face tracking there. So yeah, look at the puppets. It's even the feet. Where is the sofa? I can consider to lay down just to show you. Wait. Look. Wait. No. I have the same effect here. Wait. Maybe I can consider doing something. Look. No, not look at me. Wait a sec. It seems so weird, this position. Don't think bad about it, pretty please. It's not what I want to do. Oh. Look. I have the shiny effects even here. Okay, now just to show this, I have to... Can I consider to sit down? I'm sweating so bad. You can see that, but standing up with the voir for some reason, because I move a lot even if I don't realize it, it makes me sweat so bad. So wait a second, let me fix my position because I'm so broken right now. So wait, wait. I want to be more comfortable, be patient. I removed the OBS thing by mistake. I think I did. Wait a second. I'm doing a mess on my disposition. Don't look at it. You can't even state I'm sitting down. Okay, perfect. I think I removed OBS screen by mistake. Not from you, but from... nice position. I'm sorry. It was not like that. Actually, I don't know what happened, okay? But wait a second, because I hide OBS for me by mistake. Okay, here we are again. Okay, wait a second. I repose everything. I closed the Opera screen I had to see the Twitch thing. Wait a second. I'll put the block input here again. Lock. No, not lock, because I can't move it otherwise. Okay, wait a second. I'm setting back I'm sweating so bad you can't imagine right now, guys. You can't imagine. Okay. I need hair. Absolutely, I need hair. Okay, it should be nice like that. I'm sit down properly at least. Right? Yeah. You see? It was not that weird, okay? It was not my fault. Jack Cooper, thanks for the follow. Welcome. You can't even state if I'm sitting down if I am like that. Yeah, I'm short. Yeah, that's true. But apart from that, wait. Okay. Like that should work. If I move without that now... Oh, perfect. Okay. Of course. Yeah, I didn't consider a thing. Okay, because I'm using not VR chat for doing this, but something else. So, my god. Okay, wait. Hello. Wait a second. Oh my god, I wanted to fix myself. I did a mess in the end. Can I have to move back all the screen. Oh no. When I wanted to when you wanted to fix the stuff, instead you do a mess. But it's fine. It's fine. Wait a sec. I'll do everything. I'm back. Sorry. Oh no, man. And now can I take the mobile phone I'm using for watch chat? Oh no. Wait a sec. Okay, I did it. I did it. It was really bad to see how I was doing it. Oh my, don't clip the camera on OBS. I want to move each window separate. Oh, God's sake. Okay, now I should be also fast. Yeah, it's kind of clear I'm sitting down now, but wait a sec. I'm recalibrating too. Okay, at least. It's tiring to be a video, especially a war chat streamer, especially. Oh my god, it's so hard. I'm sweating so hard you can't imagine. Look, I'm just lay down on the sofa. Lay down is a big word. I'm sitting down on the sofa like that right now. A mess to show you that. Actually, this is the perfect position to show you this. I did a mess before, but look how shiny they are. Look, I made it by myself. It's not a feature of the avatar and I'm so proud of it. I want to show you. Look how glossy they are. It's like a crystal now. I have glitterish crystal puppets now. Look, even the other one. Yeah, I'm so proud of them, okay? I'm so proud of them. Can I check the glitters? Yeah, look. Look at the glitters. I'm loving all of them. I'm loving all of them. Even on I have them on the tail too. Yeah, they are visible. Slightly. I'm sitting down on the tail, by the way, as always, as you can see, but okay. That's a feature of mine, I guess. In some way, it's always a feature of mine. Okay, wait. I'm trying to fix the position of the camera a little bit. It's so hard sometimes. Yeah. Can I? Maybe I should consider to slow down the... yeah, absolutely. Sometimes I have to make it faster, but until... Okay. Thanks for the follow, Sport Hunter. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. I think I will make OBS closer so I can see more properly what you're writing. So, yeah. Oh, finally. I unlock the input here. Oh, yeah. I know. I don't have to lock the input. Otherwise, I can't scroll the chat. Okay. Okay, let me see. Oh, you have a lot of glimmer all over, yeah? All over. Not only on the pads. This time, not only on the paw prints, but basically everywhere. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yeah, that's the reason why I say this is the avatar I am more proud of, because I experimented with it a lot. I knew how to do stuff this time, and so it's probably the most detailed one. Here you can see the pink outline a little bit, especially if I put it on a dark background. It's visible. I should consider to make it a little bit bigger maybe, but I don't want to exaggerate, so yeah. Let me see. No, why scared of me? You shouldn't be scared of me. This one is everything but not that scary. Come on. Let me read. I lost the messages. Oh no. Oh, wait a second. I went too much. Okay, I catch it. She's back. I'm still scared. Don't be scared. If I am in the dark and I see your character glowy, I run towards it to get a hug. Also, hello, Fluffy. How are you? I hope you're fine. Long time no see you. I hope you're fine. Yeah, I think it can bite you. It can be scary if it wants, but this avatar is everything except scary. Because of the design I have, this can be scary too, only of course, but it's not that hard. It's not that easy instead to make that. Here, by the way, I have the shiny hearty nose, my original one, we can say, my main feature. It's glowing, even the nose. In the dark it will shine. So yeah. That looks unhealthy. You should see a doctor with that broken foot. It's not that broken, not anymore at least. It was maybe, but not that much. Come on. Look at me. Okay, mixed signals here. I'm sorry, I was doing my best, but I couldn't find the position of the camera before, okay? I may or may not take a clip. I'm pretty sure you will, because of the mess, all the mess I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure you will take a ton of clips, especially of me trying to position myself properly in the sofa. I'm pretty sure you will do that. So you even removed my drink redeem, and it's not my fault. It's harder for me to drink on board chat. That's the reason why. I don't want to, it's just hard to do that on board chat, you know? And you know what happens if I go inside the water? Do you remember that? I'm pretty sure of it. So we want to avoid that. Yeah, if you don't fire, you can shoot directly on us. No, you're right, I don't see it anymore. Am I blind and it's there, but they don't see it? What were you talking about? Holy, sorry, I lost myself in speaking, so probably. She usually does whenever she does watch her stream, because she can't really drink. Yeah, I can't really drink, and I don't have a prop to even pretend doing that. That's why I remove it. It's normal, it's not there. So wait a second, I'm scrolling. Showing it all off? Yeah, I'm showing it all off. You can bite lovingly, huh? Yeah, I can. Also because I don't have only fangs, as you can see, but even the mouth can be hurtful or painful if I bite you without actually make it tight, because of the shape of my mouth. So yeah, I can do it gently or not, depending. It will be a little bit painful anyway, I guess. So yeah, I might find just overworking a little too, but much, so I've been learning a lot. At least I got this week off. I'm happy for that. You're on holiday. Yeah, this is the perfect time for a lot of you to be on holiday. It's summertime, so a lot of you are taking a vacation and stuff like that. I hope you're enjoying it. I think I will take officially my holidays in October. I'm not sure if I will define them holidays. Let's see if I will take advantage of that week to move out. We'll see. Depends how things will go. So yeah, I will be for a week in Italy in August actually, but I don't consider it completely a holiday, because it's more a holiday thing. It will be partially, but not completely. So yeah, that's the reason why. Cute hearts for the eyes and nose, thank you. These eyes are a mess to handle, as you can see sometimes, because they are not supposed to be iris in these eyes. They are supposed to be completely colored with a flat color, and that's it. But I decided to put my iconic heart shape pupils, so here we are. It's not maybe completely right, but for the possibility the avatar can give, it's perfectly fine. Even if they hide sometimes inside, it's still on purpose, so it's completely fine. I can experience that. What tricks? One trick and stray? Oh yeah. If you have, feel free to share. I'm curious and scared at the same time because of your emoji, but yeah, feel free to share them, of course. I don't see why find your dark avatar scary, but I personally still think it was cute. Thank you for saying that. Well, it actually takes inspiration from the Artless design, and it was intentional, of course, because as you know, I am a big fan of Kingdom Hearts, and whenever I can show off a feature of my avatar that's a reference to that game, I'll do that. I am actually a big fan of also the yin and yang concept. A lot of people I see, you confuse them because the yin is actually the evil part and the yang is the good part of it. You tend to confuse it because the yin probably sounds more sounds good probably. But it's actually the contrary. I love the concept, and when I see this kind of stuff on Kingdom Hearts 2, I was thrilled. And whenever I can, I show off my version, my Artless version, basically. And yeah, well, I don't share it so much, but I've always said the Artless version of myself, and I usually draw it when I wanted to vent about negative emotions related to something that happened in my life. And I use it a lot for that kind of occasion. But apart from that, it was not that present. I never shared it directly. This is the first time I made it a character officially, so I'm really happy about it, and I'm happy you like it, because I wanted to do this for so long time, and now that I know how to edit avatars a little bit, I can do that by myself, and that's a big plus for me. That's a big plus. I don't see, no, I read that. It won't stop me from jokingly complain about the lack of drink toy. I get it. I completely get it. Why soft neighbors? Why you can give us so good vibes, leave scars, lovely little scars, maybe too much sometimes, but yeah. Traverse Town, is that a full map? Yeah. If I go around, I will show you. It's a full map, but there are also NPC. They are completely still apart from idle animation, as you can see. Yeah, it's the full map of Kingdom Hearts 1. There is also the Dalmatian house. Actually, oh look, I don't even have to change word. Look how shiny it can become with the darkness. Look how shiny. Wait, I have to show you in a more proper way. I didn't realize that I could do that in this world itself, so look how shiny I can be in the dark. Imagine me finding me completely in the dark with only this shiny part. It will be lovely. Partially it will be lovely. Okay, I set myself. Yes, okay, I want to show you, because there's basically everything you see in the first game. I shouldn't do any mess here. I can't go for... no, sorry, I have to press. Wait. Okay. You see? There is everything. I want... let's continue the talk in the Dalmatian house at this point. Wait a second. Let's go there so you can see the 101 Dalmatian. Wait a second. I think my shiny details won't be visible here. Oh, here we are. I took a lot of pictures here with the Vulper. Look how... Oh my, I'm so shiny here. I'm way so shiny here, but okay, whatever. It's lovely, by the way. I think there is also only this room. No, never mind. There is the entire house. Oh my, lovely. I'm so shiny here. I'm so saturated. Yeah. But yeah, full of little Dalmatians. Wait, I want to show you. I can pretend to sit down with them, actually, if I want to. But look at this place. I took a lot of pictures here with the Vulper. Wait, to show you a little bit more, I will go like this. Look, it's full of them. Yeah, there is also Pongo and Peggy. I think they are the name of them, even in English. I can't show you. Oh, here we are. The doggy dudes, it's full of them. I love this word. You can find it easily on WordChat. I'm not sure where I go, if I go here. Yeah, the other part of the map, though. Yeah, it's the full map of Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, it is the full map completely. Everything you can explore, you can do that here too. I'm sorry for the frame drop, myself, my problem, sorry, because I changed too much and too fast especially. I think I will sit down, since I'm already sitting down. Wait, I have to fix, of course, the camera, but I'm putting the feet in front of a cab, but oh no, I did a mistake. Wait, hello again. You have to take the screens and everything, because otherwise I can't see everything. Anything, wait a second, because I can't move everything. Bye bye for a moment. Bye bye, I'm coming back. Be right back. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I'm moving a lot of screens right now, but you see, this is what I wanted to do, but I'm not actually sitting down properly either. So wait, let's have a perspective like this. Okay, I have the sofa collider that's not allowing me to do it properly, but okay, I think it's fine like that. Okay, maybe to have a more but there is this black thing that I don't like that much. Okay, let's keep it in this way. Wait, I'm trying to find a cool perspective for this one, but it's hard, I guess. I can consider to watch here, put OBS here, so I will look at you. Why not? Wait, I didn't want to move the camera, my bad. Okay, it can work like that. What do you think? What do you think? You like it? I think it can work, so you can see also the puppies. Why not? I want to take advantage of the map how much I can until I can. So yeah, let me read. Thanks for the follow, Nightmare. Thanks, welcome. What about if I put my artless version here? Well, at least I stand out, that's for sure. I stand out. You see, this is a avatar, texture shift, texture swap. I found this feature on this avatar, and now I know how to do that even by myself. I'm so proud of this avatar. It won't be one thing I want to underline, guys. It won't be my main one. This one won't replace the Vtuber, because that one will be always the most expressive avatar I have. So I won't change it for now until I have a completely customized avatar by myself, and I'm trying so hard to make it by myself, and it requires it sometimes. I need to learn. Basically, wait, I'm still moving. I know I'm still moving because I want to. I cover the puppy with the. Oh, maybe like that it can work. Okay. Okay, can work like that. What do you think? You like this perspective? So yeah. Okay, no. And so yeah, it will never be the main for now, but I will use it a lot for now to let you allow you to get used to this avatar. But after you get used to it, I will switch with the Vtuber. I will use this sometimes. I use the Dova Brodian sometimes. This is the nature of my character. It's a shapeshifter, so it makes sense to be like that. For a while, I will use it mainly, this one, because it's the new one, so I need to get you, as I said, you to get used to the avatar. But after that, yeah, I will probably switch with the Vtuber again mainly. You just need to get used to everything. So. Want to Booba and Kiki momento. No, why? No. I have not so big boobas here. It's more a chest. How can you even consider this one a booba? Come on, guys. Stop being so pervy. Okay. Imagine working on the dark forest and seeing this. It's either, oh my god, it's so cute glowing, or a glowing creature. It can be both. You're right. You have a point for that. She's a witch. She can fly around the map while sitting down. I am a magical creature shapeshifter, so it makes sense. Everything makes sense here. Come on. Hello, Wayne. I hope you're fine. How are you? I hope everything is good with you. Oh, but it's a version of Evil Fleira. It's the artless version. That's also the reason why I am on a Kingdom Hearts map. I wanted to make a reference for everything. Until I can, I will always quote Kingdom Hearts, but be mindful, guys, despite I am a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts, I am hating the brand lately because of the choices Nomura is taking and because on how they are handling the story so far. I didn't appreciate at all at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, speaking about the story. I enjoyed the gameplay a lot, I love the atmosphere, I love everything linked to that Disney, of course. But I don't like the direction it's going towards right now, and still, despite that, you know the meme of Pingu working on some paper with a grumpy face? It's me. Even if it's something cute, I will always enjoy, because it's Kingdom Hearts, it's like my childhood. I will always enjoy that, but I don't like the direction it's taking, and that's a big shame. I will purchase the games anyway, I don't care, because I am affectionate to the brand. But I'm disappointed by the direction, also because it's going towards Final Fantasy more than Disney right now, for what we can see. I don't like the change of style, because what was particular about Kingdom Hearts was this saturated world full of cartoons related to Disney world, full of colors, etc. And now everything is grey, everything to go towards a Final Fantasy style, and it's a shame, because it's not Final Fantasy. I get it's Square Enix, but it's not Final Fantasy, so why changing it so suddenly? I'm pretty sure they're having issue with Disney. That's the reason why, probably. But stop doing everything at this point. I know it's your baby, Kingdom Hearts Nomura. Just stop, though. I love your brand, I love everything related to that. But do spin-off, don't continue the story, do other characters, speak about other characters, like Cyberpunk Edge Runner is doing. Instead of keep using the same character, they are telling another story in the same environment. I would prefer way more something like that, instead of seeing another chapter of Sora with no sense in it. So yeah, I'm so disappointed with Xehanort. It was the evil character for a lot of games. Then in the end, spoiler, sorry, in the end he came, oh no, you're right, I'm evil. Okay, let's change, I will be good now. What the fuck, are you serious? It happened like that. It's not the dialogue, of course, but it happened something like that. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed with that. Thank you, Venom. Thanks for passing by. Thanks for passing by. I appreciate it. Okay, let's go back, by the way, with the normal version. Let's go back with this. At least I am more... I'm cute, of course, like that. So, the black kind of remind me of Heartless from Kingdom Hearts. Well, kind of. Have you thought about doing a Heartless style avatar? I replied to the question shrink without even reading it. What a nice timing. So, yeah, it's a reference to the Heartless. It is, you're right. By the way, I'm tired of this perspective, I guess. Let's be in between... Oh, maybe, yeah, I didn't consider this can be a good perspective. Huh, okay, wait a sec. Even if I'm not on the sofa, it just works fine. So, yeah. Okay, wait, I'll move somewhere else. I'm so... oh, fuck, I'm so slow because I am on the floor. That makes sense. Hello, I'm looking at the cups right now. Okay, wait a second. Okay, something like that can work. I look in this way though, so... Okay, I want to be like this. I will fix myself at some point, just be patient. Just be patient. I will make the background a little bit blurry. Just a little bit, so you can focus on me, at least. I have a puppy staring at me, and that's kinda creepy, but... No, I can't do that with Fly, but... This one. This one is looking weirdly at me, but it's fine, I guess. Okay. Okay. And maybe... hello, sorry for being late. It's completely fine. You don't have to be here in time. If you manage to do that, it's better, of course. But yeah, consider to watch the beginning of the live streaming case, guys, because I put a lot of efforts in the new starting soon. You will see it for some time as a new starting screen, so you won't miss it anyway. I will upload it as a video on YouTube too, so you can watch it whenever you want. But I'm so proud of that one, so consider to take a look in case, okay? To consider to take a look at that starting soon screen. Panic, hello, I hope you're fine. You were streaming before, if I noticed right? I was starting everything and I saw you were online. Hope the stream was fine. You shouted him. Perfect. Thanks for that, guys. I appreciate it. So yeah, I don't have the courage to take on Kingdom Hearts. Too much time and titles required. If you don't never started Kingdom Hearts before, I completely feel you. There are a lot of chapters. One thing maybe that can be cool now to play Kingdom Hearts is if you check guides online, you can play the games in chronological order, and that should be easier to understand the story that way, not like us that we had a mixture of everything and it was so hard to keep going with everything because it was a mess. And consider I am a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts, guys. Despite that, I don't remember every single details of the lore of the story, and sometimes they are even important, but it's a complicated story that it's impossible to stay behind it. Even if you are a big fan, you have to take the book, you have to take a guide again, a tutorial, whatever, about the lore, look it over it again, a summarize or whatever, because it's impossible to remember everything, guys. It's a so intricate story that it's impossible to recover it properly, even for people who follow the story since the beginning. It's really hard. So I would say go play Kingdom Hearts only if you are curious about the Disney world, only if you are curious about the mixture of Disney world with anime style characters, only if you like this kind of stuff, and if you like the action gameplay, yes. Kingdom Hearts 3 is the best one, of course, because it's the brand new game and it has the deeper and more sophisticated gameplay compared to the first one. The first one is still enjoyable. It's an enjoyable RPG still, so if you want to try it, I can recommend it anyway. It's a game that gets hold in a proper way, but don't follow the story that deeply. Consider to look at video who summarize the story instead, because it's a mess. Trust me, the story is a mess. I'm a huge fan. I'm playing it since the release of Kingdom Hearts 1, so I followed everything, and I can still remember a lot of stuff. So it's normal. If you enjoy the gameplay, consider also to start from Kingdom Hearts 3 and just watch a recap of the previous chapter. And that's it. What I can recommend for the gameplay is Dream Drop Distance is one of the best, in my opinion. Really hard to find, but it's one of the best. There is also now the porting on PlayStation and computer, if I remember well. That should be easier to play. Nora, hello. On 3DS it was almost impossible to find for some reason. I would recommend to play Dream Drop Distance, Bird by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 2, even because it gets sold really well. And I never remember the number, 356 days? I don't remember the Roxas game, by the way, okay? The Roxas game about Nintendo DS, because it was kinda cool. And yeah, I think these are the most enjoyable one if you wanted to start with something related to Kingdom Hearts brand. Consider to play them, but watch recaps for the story, because even for big fans, it's impossible to stay behind it. So, yeah. We ruin careers, story, and now franchises. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's also because of Disney, if they are trying to change completely the style. So going more towards Final Fantasy style, so making another Final Fantasy, basically, instead of keeping the Disney dream, the Disney atmosphere, stuff like that. And it's a real shame. Unfortunately, it's a real shame. Let me see. Ever watched The Amazing Digital Circle, or is that not your cup of tea? No, I watched it. It's not my cup of tea though, because I didn't enjoy it like the others. I watched it when it was released on Netflix, and when the last episode was available on Netflix, I didn't watch it on YouTube, so I recovered it altogether like a month ago, not so much a time ago. I like the idea behind it because it's really deep. I see there is a book behind it. It's a quite old book related to this story. It's not my cup of tea still, because I prefer other kind of psychological stories. I don't mind it. I think the bunny character is no, wait, I can find the word. It's considered too much by the others, more important than what he actually is, in my opinion. Because the bunny character was annoying for me, annoying all the fucking time. I enjoyed a lot, for example, the chess character. I don't know the name of it in English, but the king character. I love that one. I was in love with that style and that character design. But it's not my cup of tea. Yeah, it's nice, okay. I wouldn't go deep in the fandom because I didn't enjoy it like other kind of show I watched. Sorry if I offend you in some way. It's a matter of taste, nothing towards the show. Probably the theme is nice. I don't know why I was not attracted to this as much. Probably it's also the style for which it was done, despite the sense behind it, of course. But no, it's not just my cup of tea. I have a better show with similar themes, so yeah, it's a matter of taste though. It's subjective, of course. So my opinion can't coincide with yours, and that's completely fine, of course. What is Kingdom Hearts if not a kingdom full of living art-shaped people? That's a really nice way to see Kingdom Hearts, actually, but it's not. It would be lovely if it is actually like that. Not baka, stop spamming it. I know you're spamming it so bad. Kingdom Hearts lore was so hard to understand. There's such a massive timeline in the game. Yeah, it's also a mess because they released a game that was in a time frame and then another one that was in the past, but you discover it at the end of the game, then another one in the future. So it's a big, huge mess, Kingdom Hearts. It's a big, huge mess, and imagine the normal fans playing each game. For example, when there was the release of... Oh, thank you for the resub, Elfo. Hello, poop. Hello. Imagine, by the way, when I played for the first time Kingdom Hearts 2, that was actually the second game released indeed, and there was Roxas. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Is this Sora? He changed the style? The hairstyle is different, now he's blonde. What happened to Sora? I was like this because Nomura, when released the game, didn't explain anything related to Roxas. We saw this character, we are playing that character, and then we are like... You know the meme? Who the fuck is this? I was like, is this Sora? Because it's similar, the name. But I was like... Then we see this change in the scene. After some time you play it, you see that Sora is appearing, and was, why Sora is trapped there? It was like, also because Chain of Memories was released only in Japan, not worldwide. So people who miss a little bit of what happened to Sora at that time, we could have a little background of it at least, you know? But we couldn't because Chain of Memories was released only in Japan, and we were like, why Sora is in that flower? Why it's that? What the fuck is happening? It was so confusing, and yeah, we discovered it after some games. Oh, sorry, we discovered it after some games. What happened, guys? It was impressive. Really, huh? What the fuck? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts just being a Kingdom Hearts, I guess. So yeah. Wait a second, I'm recovering the messages. Most would say Kingdom Hearts is the best, and that's what I also think. You want the reason why I love Kingdom Hearts 2 so much, Rasblo? It's because there is the Lion King word. And you know, the worst thing is that word is even optional. You can avoid playing it and the game will go on even without playing this word. I hated that, but I loved so much to see Sora in a lion version. That's why that was my favorite. I had a lot of fun playing it when I was a kid. And imagine, I started the game multiple times when I was a kid without using the RPG feature. I always mention it. I don't know how I managed to play the game multiple times without updating the gear, without putting any kind of gear, without changing the keyblade, without adding skills. It's an RPG, but when I was a kid I didn't know what an RPG was, so I didn't think that the start menu was something important to check and not just to pause the game. I always love to mention it, but guys, I managed to complete the game with the basic keyblade, with no upgrades, no skills upgrade, nothing. I beat the game multiple times without upgrading anything, because I think the start button was useful just to pause the game, and for the option and the settings, I couldn't imagine as a kid that I could upgrade my keyblade, that I could actually change it. YouTube was not a thing when I was a kid, so when I see VODs for the first time after years, with people having playing Sora with different keyblades, I was like, how did they do that? I want to have another keyblade on Sora too, not the regular blade. How did they do that? When I discovered it, I was like, how the fuck did I manage to play the game like this so far? I was a special kid. I was a special kid. I was serious saying I thought the start button was useful only for pausing the game. I'm not joking. It was impressive. I don't know how I managed, and that now I get why it took me so long for beating a boss and why it was so hard. Imagine not upgrading your defense skill, your defense stat. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I was a special kid. That was the real hard mod, not the others. That was the real hard mod. Oh my god. Overrated. Yeah, I was searching for overrated word. Thank you. I didn't find it. Yeah, speaking again about the digital circus again, I think the bunny character is a little bit overrated. I consider that character really, really annoying and how can I say that? Annoying and bad. A lot of people love it for that specific reason, but it's an evil character. So why? I get the reason why he's evil, but still it's evil. I can't justify his action because of that. So yeah, it's an overrated character in my opinion, the bunny. I prefer the king character way more. Hello Raymond, it's fine, you don't have to say sorry for that. Absolutely. Hello Simbad, I hope you're fine. Hello. Greetings from London, Ontario. I was at the 10con this weekend, it was a blast. Anyway, just pass me to say hi since I got to start picking up ahead home. Don't worry, thanks for passing by, I hope you had fun. Kinger, it's called, yeah, Kinger. Really understandable, but don't worry, I'm not offended at all. I'm happy about that. I don't mind the show, but it's not my favorite. I didn't go deep with the lore or the fandom or knowing the secrets behind the show because I'm not so interested in it, unfortunately. Weird, I should say, because I usually like this kind of show, but not in this case. Not sure about the reason why, but I just didn't like it completely. Thank you, Canine, for saying that. I appreciate it. Kingdom Hearts 2 was my first game, so Roxas was my main character, and I was like, who the hell is Sora? The contrary, basically. The contrary. It's a shame, though, that you play it for a really short time in Kingdom Hearts 2. At least he has a dedicated game, and that's a relief. Ventus is another character, don't confuse him, he's not Roxas in some way. It's an intricate story, I want to go too deep in this because it's a mess. I can't remember all the details myself too, so yeah, but it's a pleasure to see a game dedicated to Roxas because it's really deep, even that one. It's a really unfortunate story, I should say too. But yeah, it's a shame that on Kingdom Hearts 2 you play it for a really short and sad time frame, I should say. Axel is really lovely. It was overrated at that time, I think, but the more you know that character, the character of Axel or Leia, whatever you prefer, the more you know that character, the more you started to be empathetic with him, and I completely understand the reason why. I was not an Axel fanatic. I loved the mix for some reason. In the past I was in love with the water guy with the guitar for some reason. I loved that character instead, but Axel's story is really beautiful. It was just bullied a lot because he was the kinda mysterious character, grumpy but cool, so secret stuff happening, and so yeah, but it's actually a really nice character in the end. So Lion Sora is cute. It was so fucking fast. When you were playing as a lion, it was incredible because you go at a certain speed with human Sora. With lion, basically imagine this is the running Sora, normal human Sora, okay? The lion was like when you run with the lion, it's like you're going for a marathon, but in a really, you are basically Sonic the Hedgehog with the lion. So I don't know why they made this huge difference in the speed of the running animation. But yeah, if Sora runs like this, the lion is it's the most incredible. I don't know why. It was so hard at the beginning getting used to that speed, but it was lovely. I love Lion Sora. And Donald Duck, it was the best design in the Lion King world. I loved it. It was so broken, so weird. It's impossible to be like that. I loved it so much. Even Goofy, guys, in Italian is Pippo. I was calling it Pippo indeed. That's why I'm explaining it. Pippo design was really something. It was turtleized too. Poor guy. He was turtle too, but yeah, I know his feeling. I completely know his feeling. Okay. I loved the world and its themes. Yeah, I loved it too. I love it too. Zazzoculo, no. Zazzoculo, no. You just press the random buttons and put everything casually. No. Now we want a gameplay where you do this. I tried to do that on Kingdom Hearts 3, but I get annoyed after a while. Not because of the missing skills, but because I played the game already and a short time frame passed since I completed the game at that time. I can consider to do it now though, because I don't remember the gameplay. I would love to replay it actually, to enjoy it more for the gameplay, not for the story, because I consider that when it was released, guys, I rushed Kingdom Hearts 3 because it was released exactly in my last final exam session for the university, how I'm speaking, so yeah, it was released at the end of my exam session, and I needed to do the last exam. But there was a Kingdom Hearts that I was a fanatic of Kingdom Hearts, so basically I took a week off and only a week to play Kingdom Hearts only, without studying, without doing anything. I was finishing the day every day with red eyes because I was so fucking tired. I managed to complete the game in that time frame. I was exhausted because after that I couldn't be distracted by Kingdom Hearts because of my last exam. I couldn't do that because I couldn't avoid to study because of Kingdom Hearts. So I say, okay, I give myself this week to play and complete it, so I will know the story and I don't feel the emergency to go back to the game while I'm studying. So I will focus on the game for this week and then nothing else. It worked, but it was exhausting. Probably because of that I didn't even enjoy the story completely, and that's why I was also so disappointed. I got this big wave of information altogether. Probably that's also the reason why I was more disappointed than usual by how the story ended. But yeah, I'm hating Sakari so much. I never liked Kari. She's a really annoying character in my opinion. But yeah, whatever. She's like, oh no, Sora, save me. She started to be a little bit more a woman and not only a girl. Probably at the end of the chapter. Probably. Not before. Before she was a crybaby in my opinion. But yeah. Yeah, the same. I understand. Yeah, Jax. I'm speaking about Jax. I couldn't remember the name. Sorry. I understand why he's like this. I completely understand his feeling and why he's behaving like that, but I can't justify them. I completely agree with Meat, and that's what I wanted to say. I can't justify him. Also because he did really bad. I won't spoiler anything, but he did really bad things. Really bad for how it ended. So, especially he keep doing and behaving like that for a really long time. So there was not even redemption. There was not, because he kept doing something like that for months. We are not speaking about days or weeks, for months, even more sometimes. And he was keeping doing that because he was behaving like that with the protagonist too. So it's a recidive, you know, he's not even understanding his own action. He didn't even try to improve. He was like just accepting his part of him and that's it. It's evil, guys. So you were not even, you basically just gave up. And that's not something I admire. It's okay to have a downtime. I completely agree with that. It's fine, it's normal, because you can't handle everything by yourself. But not for this long. I can't justify it for this long. So, yeah. You were pretty close to the XP 0 challenge that some people do for Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. The only thing that saved me probably on Kingdom Hearts without upgrading anything was the experience indeed, because at least I was leveling up automatically without doing anything else, but I didn't take advantage of the experience I was getting. Only I was just a little bit more powerful because of leveling up, and that's it. If I only knew this was a sort of challenge, I was a godlike kiddo basically. Not that this is nice, but I do love that it is evil. The thing is probably because I tend to empathize a lot with characters I watch, basically, I go deep with. I understand his action, but I can't justify them, and because I can't justify them, I can't appreciate him completely. Probably that's the reason why. My time is up, I got to go and probably be back later. If not, then bye-bye for now. Don't worry, American Angel, thanks for passing by, I really appreciate it. Thanks for passing by. Fortunately, I'm heading home, but I will be gone for a bit. Don't worry, Salmon. I'm pretty sure you're back since I'm reading this message, but fine, it's fine. Let me read. It's good, but it's a good bad character in the sense that what makes them compelling is their negative traits. But you know what I don't like about when there is this overrating about a character. See, what I don't like is people tend to idealize it, but in the bad way. Like, I understand him and that's fine, because that's completely fine, but if you start to justify this behavior and fall in love with this behavior, I think there's something wrong behind it, because you're basically justifying a bad attitude just because you know the background of the character. And that's fine, partially. Not completely. When people try to idealize this kind of character like it's something good when it's something instead really toxic, I can't understand it completely. For example, let's speak about this. For example, Scar character from The Lion King. I love this character because he became evil, but he was not born like that, of course, okay? Like everyone, it's every time like that. It depends by your education and a lot of stuff, by experience, etc. He became evil. I don't justify him, and he tried don't speak about the live action. Ignore the live action. He keeps is not changing the character. He will stay on this role. The only thing I appreciated probably about the live action is the little redemption arc he was having. He completely destroyed in the first movie then, but it's completely fine. But when it's natural, because in general a character can't be only evil. At some point he has to put a point on his action and say, okay, maybe it's time to make a study on myself and understand why I'm behaving like that. So it starts this sort of redemption arc, okay? In Scar, they tried to do this. They failed in the live action. They completely failed it, in my opinion. It was nice if it was not for the actual first movie. Not the prequel, but the first movie. It's a shame it was like that, but yeah. At least you can empathize with him, okay? But you can say the action he's doing are for good, okay? They are not right, of course. But with some characters lately, I'm noticing, like Jax, they are justifying his attitude, that they fall in love with this attitude because it's considered cool. It's not, because if you face someone like that in real life, you would be destroyed, completely like the frog. I won't say anything else because I don't want to do spoilers, but yeah, I don't like when people tend to romanticize this kind of characters. They're not good, trust me, you wouldn't love to have a relationship like that. So yeah, no, I'm not blaming you, I'm blaming this kind of people in general. So yeah, if you like the character for how it is, it's fine. For how I reason and how I behave towards some characters I can empathize with, I can't like this kind of characters, so yeah. Okay, let me see. I also watched the whole show a month ago. I personally liked some things about the show, but I think collectively, I can't speak. Collectively, it's just okay. Yeah, I have the same feeling. I have exactly the same feeling. It wasn't that special in my eyes. Me too. I have the same feeling. Don't know, maybe because it's a story we saw in some other ways. We see this way of speaking and this way of to speak about these themes already, not sure where, but maybe that's the reason why. I try to look and sleep already, for don't worry, it's fine, Foxy, thanks for passing by, hello, I hope you're fine. Yeah, I will, probably. Hello, Fleira, I will need to get used to a new look. Your character seems coming from an horror before transforming in love mode. That's adorable, but also makes you look pretty a little bit... I am like that, actually, you're right. I can't read, though, your name properly, because it's all blurry, because of OBS. Sinner, you're Sinner, right? Okay, sorry, I couldn't read properly the name because it's blue and it's shaped so badly with the black background I have on OBS, so it's hard sometimes to read some names, especially when they are blurred. So sorry for that. By the way, it won't be my main avatar. It can be uncanny, sometimes I can agree with that, but no, it doesn't come from an horror movie, come on, I forgot to show you this here, look how it can be here. I know you will love this tongue, so yeah. Unfortunately, I can't stick out this long on Vtuber model, so you won't see me doing the tongue out so easily there, but it is what it is. So I imagine the scene where the characters talk to you, plain 8, don't have time for these stupid things, probably. Gotta live a great day, Fleira, you too! Thank you for passing by, I appreciate it. A good evil character is often one with a justified reason to be evil, yeah? I agree with that. Jax is also like that. I don't just like that it took so long and he actually just ran away from his problem. He never faced them. So probably that's the reason why. And he did the really bad stuff. It's not only one thing, it's multiple times. So probably that's the reason why. Scar has a backstory shown in the Lion Guard show. Don't speak about... No. It's Artie, baby. No. Rasblo. I am in the Lion King fandom for a really long time. No. Don't consider the backstory of Scar. It's the canon one, unfortunately. But before that being canon, there was another story in a series of books that was called 6 New Adventures. The reason behind the Scar of Taka, the real name of Scar, of the lion, is because of a buffalo. Okay? It's because of a buffalo. He was trying to hunt a buffalo down. He didn't manage to, of course, because he was a cub. He failed. He did that to impress his father, that was a Hadi. He did that to impress his father. He failed and he get this scar, and it was also scolded by the parents, making his attitude even worse towards them and towards Mufasa. That was the previous canon story of Scar. They decided to put it out of they made it a retcon in some way. It's a shame because it was also more beautiful to see this kind of stuff. I was so disappointed to see that the story was shifted in the Lion Guard and then completely destroyed in the live action of Mufasa. So it was like... So what you have to rely now, if you look inside the fandom, there are a lot of fan comics about this episode that are way more handled properly, in my opinion. And there are also different kind of stories, where Hahadi was not a good father for Mufasa and Taka, where they were actually brothers and not... second brothers or something like that, step brothers or something like that. They were actually brothers. The dad was basically focusing on Mufasa only and not Taka, and I loved that comic. There are multiple comics about these topics because we enjoyed this theory about Ahadi being the evil dad so bad that we forced it a lot. There was this wonderful, fun theory about Taka that he got the scar from Hahadi, so from the father, because when he was scolding him, he slapped him, and he made the scar exactly like Zira did with Kovu. That was supposed to be a reference to that comic, for example, but with Kovu instead of Taka. And that was really beautiful, because that's how evil is shaped sometimes. They were giving all the attention to Mufasa. Mufasa was a bully. Taka was left over. He found a friend in hyenas, and that's how they manipulated him to be the villain, to consider their parents evil, so the good part was the hyena side and not the lion side. There are a lot of comics related to this theory, and they are really good. I highly recommend you to check them, because they are really done properly. There are a lot of comics related to that. And I know it's not canon, but I like to believe that Scar got his scar because of his father. I like to be fair to think about it. So yeah, consider to check the comics, because they are really good, especially the ones related to Taka's story. Consider to check them. Let me see now what you're saying. Jack's behavior is mean for sure, and not anything that should be congratulated, but his behavior shows that sometimes behavior isn't built upon someone thinking they are better, but simply trying to protect themselves. Yeah, and that's the good way, in my opinion, to see this character. You're not romanticizing it, and that's normal, that's how it should be. If you like how they show off how a character can develop like that, that's completely fine. I completely agree with you, homie. But if you start to romanticize it, like Stockholm syndromes, I think, or something like that. When you start to romanticize this kind of character and you consider them cool because of this, there's something wrong in my opinion behind it. I won't judge if you think something like that, of course, but I can't understand people romanticizing these kind of behaviors because they are just bad. It's okay if you don't justify them, like you're doing Omi or Rasblo, for example, but nothing else. There are a lot of people that are romanticizing Jets instead, considering him cool because, oh no, please Jets, bully me or stuff. So I can't understand this kind of behavior. So yeah, I remember when I was writing Monica Fleira, know what it is, what that is. It's your character, your human character, London, and made her extremely evil at first, but her action was from manipulation, and her redemption arc didn't remove all the habits she had from being evil. Sometimes even a redemption arc doesn't remove all the character flaw. I think that's important too. Yeah, that's a point. That's a good point. Also because I think if you're stuck with a behavior because of a matter of habit too, it's really hard to get rid of it. At least they try, and that's something important. What I didn't appreciate about Jax was that he didn't try at all. He just went away from that, and it's a shame in my opinion. I love how ending has some deeper meaning about Jax. Yeah, it was an important character. I hated for the majority of time, but still, he was mean. I don't like him. But it's a matter of a personal taste. So, at the moment, in psychology, there are reasons for this, and one is that this bad way, which is all in all, has been repressed, and the psyche uses falling in love to allow itself to project, use each other for this emotion. Only in this case, they are misused by the other, so I end up there to be harmful or toxic. I know a little bit about this theory too. Still. Sorry if I have explained myself badly, but at the moment it's not convenient for me to write. It's completely fine. No, I got what your point. Completely fine. It's completely fine. Lechu, hello. I hope you're fine. I hope it was not so tiring today for you. Yeah, that's actually a point to taxidermy. Yeah, that's a point. If you don't want to change, Jax didn't just go to the point he wanted to change. He realized it when it was too late for him. I won't say why. If you watch the show, you know what I mean. He realized it when it was too late, and it was pushed towards that direction. He didn't realize it by himself thinking about it, or not that it has to happen randomly. Of course, there must be a sort of trigger, but yeah, there's also people that are just spirited on their own. Yeah, that's true too. These people are few and far between, but they are around and can be quite nasty. Yeah, I agree with that. That's not the Jet's case though, because he was not like that at the beginning. He just had a really, really hard childhood probably. So yeah, and childhood, it's really underrated, but it means a lot in the growth of a person. It really means a lot, and if not handled properly, it's also hard to recover from that trauma sometimes. And it basically you take it over your entire life. For example, it's not a problem to speak about it for me. I suffer of anxiety, a diagnosed one, so I know what I'm speaking about. Unfortunately, I'm recovering from it slowly, and I can say I'm not anxious like I was even 1 year ago. But it was part of my life. It was like that for my entire childhood because of stuff happening when I was a kid. And it seems stupid because now you're grown up, but the way through which they teach you how to behave in front of the world, in front of you, literally, say a lot about a person and define a person a lot, and changing from that perspective is not that easy. Speaking of, I can understand, now that we are discussing about it, I can understand why Jax behaving that way. Maybe something really hard happened in his life that makes him behave like that. I can't justify him, and probably because we are really different characters, so that's also the reason why I'm so annoyed with him. But that's also the reason why, probably. And it's really hard sometimes to fix a problem, especially realizing you are having a problem with that. A lot of people, especially we millennials, tend to underestimate the power of psyche, of psychological trauma when you were a child. And it doesn't seem like that, but you take over this emotion even in your adulthood, and it's really hard to realize you have these problems and to get rid of them, because you have an habit on how to behave and how to react in a particular way, not just behaviorally, not only speaking about the mind, but also we can say in a chemical way of thinking, because your body literally learns to react in that way, to release certain types of hormones through which, okay, something like this is happening, I will release adrenaline or something like that to approach the situation more properly. Or that's what the body thinks it's more properly, but it's not, it's toxic actually, no, you know? So it's not only for something actually from your mind, but it's also something that happens inside you with chemical stuff you can't really control, because the body just learned to behave in that way. And that's why it's so hard for some people to change. It's not their fault, because the meaning if you want, you do, doesn't always work. You really would love to make it so easy, but it's not so easy sometimes, because you need to get rid of an habit that your body learned for an entire life in 1 year, or even less sometimes. It's not that easy. That's why, and it's a shame that psyche was so underrated in the past, and that's why there are a lot of people with huge behavioral problems nowadays, especially related to communication, probably. So yeah, we went deep with this avatar. We started a really deep conversation. I love it. It's so easy how we manage to yap about everything with me, with whatever, it doesn't matter. We start with the debut of this avatar, showing off how it's done, the details are around it, and then we started to speak about anxiety, depression, and stuff. Lovely. I love this. Okay. The joke, no wait, where I have to read, there are also people that are just mean, no, I read that. The joke that suffering build character development can often be true for most. Struggling is how we learn to and improve, but broken people don't grow stronger, they just change. Yeah, because it's more about fixing a person and not shaping it, because we can shape ourselves when we are a kid. But once we are grown adult, it's like puppies. The same exact thing. Once we are adult, it's really hard to change something, because it's part of you, and you can't just remodel it. You need to change it, some parts, adding fixes around with colors and stuff like that, but it's not that easy. The characters I dislike the most are the ones that always have to be right. It's this really toxic version of being a married issue, but more internally. I hate how media has a lot of romanticism for narcissism. Yeah, you have to be right because yes, not because you have the reason to be right, but I am the first one saying that right now, for example, we are discussing because we are sharing opinions, you know. I may be right in some opinions, but you're maybe allowing me to change my perspective behind it. You're trying to make me understand why Jax can be loved, not only for the romanticized part of it, but also for the development of character, that not everything can be a fairy tale, and that's perfectly fine. I understand why you love it for this reason, for example. But yeah, there are then this kind of people where they it's like that because I have to be right. No, I don't care. I will never admit that I was wrong. Why? It's so beautiful to share opinions, discussion about this kind of stuff, and they are also useful to learn others' perspective and learn new stuff in general. So why being so closed mindfully? And it's a shame. It's a shame, boop. It's a shame, and it happens a lot of times. When I make this kind of discussion, it's not because I want, and I know you know it, but I underline it. It's not because I want to be right. It's never like that. I never want to be. No, of course, sometimes yes, of course, I have a little pride in the end, but. It's a discussion. We want to share opinions, so of course I may be wrong sometimes. You can say the contrary. You did that right now, right? We communicated about it. You know my perspective. I know your perspective. It can't coincide every time, and that's perfectly fine. But yeah, as I was saying, what's the point of being always right? And now you're right, and then what? You're more powerful because of that? You're more intelligent because of that? That's not the point. Yeah, a lot of people tend to argue for the most stupid reason because of this, specifically because of pride. And that's so annoying. That's so annoying. let me see. I agree 100% of what you say. Childhood is the gym for adulthood, but a bad childhood creates a bad adult. Yeah, and it's really hard to change. It can be changed, but it requires a lot of time, a lot of efforts, more than you can imagine. It's really hard. It's really hard. I agree 100. No, I read that. Sorry. I don't think a bad child creates a bad adult. It can be. It can change for what we said. It can change. It's hard. It depends on what kind of behavior we are talking about and what kind of fixes you have to do, probably. But you can change. You can't be static, of course. You grow, so of course because of that you change inevitably. But some people tend to stay mean. It depends by their perspective of the world, how frustrated they are sometimes. It's a complicated matter, I guess. We can't generalize it like we are doing probably right now, a little bit, I think. So probably you are right too, Rasblow. You are right too, instead. So don't worry, I'm good with longer rants. I've gone on 16 hours rants with people before. 16 hours, that's a lot. I hope it was not that exhausting, at least. Oh, you are heavy Kingdom Hearts fangirl, so that part is not surprising to me. I just enjoy you yapping because I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts Perfect. Maybe it's better like that, Holly. I don't know if you want to be blocked in the black hole of Kingdom Hearts lore. It's really complicated, really intrigued, even for fans, so I just enjoy the gameplay and the atmosphere, and that's it. Yeah, if you want to copy paste it, yeah, of course you can do that. Yeah, The Lion King has a deeper lore than you imagine, because in the past they tried so hard to make a lot of spin-offs and merchandise related to The Lion King. They are still important, because they tend to do this even today, because it's a character you can enjoy Simba in general, even Nala, for couples, for example. But it was not that strong like Stitch, for example, but there are a lot of cool stuff behind The Lion King. It's bigger than you imagine, probably, the fandom of The Lion King. That's also the reason why I discovered the furry fandom in the end, so it's thanks to felines like you, basically, Holly. I can't just forget parts until I rebuild myself. It can be a point, and not you're like escaping from your problem like that. It can be a solution, but not for a long time. It can be a solution just for a short time frame, because you're basically avoiding the problem but not solving them. So they will come back at some point. That's how it happens usually. I'm not a psychologist then. So if you want to go against me, you can. If you have a different statement, you can say then, of course. Sorry if I'm late for the stream, but let me ask you about your new model. What inspiration of reference did you use? I didn't make the model. I won't underline it before I confuse you. I made the design of it, the texture, the glitterish stuff, and the effects you see on it, but the base was made by Vivife. You can find the credits down below in the info box, both on YouTube or Twitch, it doesn't matter. And I think when I saw this avatar, it reminds me a lot of a little alien monster. Not only that, but also to the artless. This could be really good for an artless version of myself, for how it's done, and I will show you from time to time I switch. This was really good for this artless version, and I could finally express way more easily an artless version of myself. So I was saying I usually use the artless version of myself in artworks to express myself when I want to rant about something. So why not making a concrete character? I've always loved the yin and yang theory. It works so well with the artless and Kingdom Hearts theory in general, also with Nobody's character, for example. So why not taking advantage of this avatar to make it? I let my patrons deciding which avatar I should do first, because I have a list of them. I will take in consideration, and this one won. And I will make other avatars in the future. And this one won for now, so this was the first one making from zero, considering for all the effects I could put on it. And yeah, here I am. So I liked it because it was perfect for the Outless version, and I studied it a lot on how to make it possible. I'm happy with the outcome so far. I can't wait to show you how expressive I can be with the Vtuber file. So yeah, I think this was the main inspiration. Kingdom Hearts, everything turns around the Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, every time I can do that, I'll always make the reference, probably whenever I can do that. Despite, as I said before, I'm a little bit disappointed by the story so far, especially the final part of it, but it's fine. It's my childhood. I will always love Kingdom Hearts despite everything. It would be like my ugly child that I will always take care of, but yeah, despite that, yeah. Let me see. No one likes to be wrong. The brain is hardwired to think it's right before taking in outside information. That makes it harder to change someone's mind. When you have a strong belief, it's harder. That's right, to change your mind. But I think you must be mindful enough to be more open to different kind of opinions and statements. I think you can build an habit behind it to also be more open to discussion, indeed, like we are doing right now. It depends by the person, of course, and by the topic too. This kind of topic is easy to change mindset and to have different opinions, and even changing your opinions about it. With, for example, if we speak about animals and you say bullshit about how to train an animal, I will start to say no, you can't be right, but because I have knowledge about it. And sometimes the more you know about a topic, the more you know how much you're missing of this topic, because you know how wide a topic can be, so you know that you don't know enough. It's tricky to understand this concept, but it happens, especially when you know deeply a topic. And in scientific topics it happens all the time. So yeah, and probably also that's also the reason why I'm so open-minded with this kind of stuff. I'm personally, it depends by the topic, I think, but it's not so hard for me anymore, for sure, to say I am wrong, because of course it can happen, and I can't be I know that a human can't be perfect. Anyone can be. So what's the problem of admitting I am wrong in some way? Not in a bad way, of course. I have a little bit of pride, of course. I would be a little bit annoyed by it sometimes, probably, but I don't know, probably because I grown up also. I don't think it's only something good, actually, because since I was I was more a viewer instead of someone who speak loud to a public. It's weird to say it about a streamer, but it was like that, trust me. It's like that. I always preferred to stay in the corner and listen to the others instead of standing out. So maybe that's also the reason why I am so flexible with mindset. It's not necessarily a positive thing. It can be positive, but it's not necessarily like that. So in fact, it depends. I think it depends. Let me read. One thing, guys. Speaking of, since we mentioned animal topics in general in this discussion, I want to say I was speaking with Metal Wolf before actually about this, but it's something it's coming to my mind recently actually. Do you remember when I was doing Wild Talks live stream, guys, where I speak about animals more easily, watching videos all together, commenting them, why it was considered wrong, why it was not, why it's good to be like that, why animals behave in that way, like it happens in the video and stuff like that. I would love to do that more. The reason why I'm not doing this is because I discovered that YouTube doesn't like live reaction or like commentaries on another content. And because of that, at the beginning, when I was starting to stream on YouTube, my content was blocked, my live stream was blocked and shut down by YouTube because it was considered a copyright claim, because I was showing off another content and commenting it. If it's fine for video, it's not fine for live stream. That's the reason why I stopped doing Wild Talks in that way, not because I wanted to, but because I was obliged. I was finding another way to speak more easily about animals, but without a visual reference or videos. So sometimes it's really hard to speak for a long time about it, because it's something volatile, you know? So it's not that easy, unfortunately for me. I was trying to find a way to do that, I didn't find it. So maybe what's come to my mind because of this is maybe I should consider to do streams only on Twitch when I want to do Wild Talks and avoid YouTube. It's a shame because I would love to keep everything recorded there, but if a platform is not allowing me to express myself completely, at this time I don't want to adapt myself to the platform, but I want to adapt the platform to what I want to express. So for this reason, probably in the following weeks, I will start to do Wild Talks again, where we comment together YouTube videos about animals, documentaries and stuff like that, something that we can find online basically. We start to do that again, but it will be only on Twitch. I'm so sorry for that, because I know I have a YouTube audience now. A lot of you are speaking from YouTube right now. I'm so sorry. I really would love to stream also on YouTube, but I can't, literally. And producing content like Barbascura, if you are Italian, you know what I'm speaking about, but producing content like Barbascura from zero is really hard and time consuming. I don't have this time to edit these long videos where I speak about animals. But what I can do probably is editing shorts from Wild Talks lives on Twitch and making content out of it, or making even a long video sometimes about it, because as I said, YouTube is fine with commentaries and video reaction if they are videos and not live stream. So maybe this can be a solution. I'm sorry, I will say that in the schedule if I stream only on Twitch and YouTube, or only on Twitch or only on YouTube. It will be only on YouTube, but maybe it can happen in the future. I will mention it. I will say on YouTube that I'm about to do a live stream only on Twitch, and I think that's the solution. I miss yapping about animals. I'm trying to do that sometimes with normal yapping session like we are doing right now, but sometimes it's not that easy to do. And I don't want to be stuck like that in a topics that I want really to speak about, and that can be also useful for you, because you learn something new about animals like that. There are some really underrated topics that seem banal, but they are not like that in the end. They are really interesting. I really want to share them. I don't have the time to make slides by myself, unfortunately, about that. So yeah, I think I will adopt this solution. I will stream sometimes only on Twitch and make a content of these Wild Talks for short and long video form for YouTube side, and that's it. So if you are interested in this kind of topics, guys, consider to follow me on Twitch, and not on mainly there, because I want to stream on both platforms. So don't be stuck on Twitch only or YouTube only. Don't make your preference, but to just know, if you want to hear me speaking about this kind of stuff, unfortunately for now I can do that only on Twitch side. Okay, just I take advantage of this mention just to speak about it. Okay, so you know it. So yeah, okay, let me do that. Let me read that. Oh no, I'm more than happy with me being into Warhammer lore, and it's also a black hole, like you said. Yeah, I can imagine. After what Salmon said, I can imagine that. I think I'll go for now. Love the new avatar. Have a great day. Yahoo. Thanks, Rasblo, for passing by. I really appreciate you being here, and thanks for the cheaty chat. I really appreciate it. Why solving problems when I can throw punches at them and then run? I would love to say it's fine, but it's not like that. I think children are more inclined to copy the world around them, but adults are more likely to hold on to parts of themselves that are toxic. Pride comes with age as much as it comes with development, although I generally disagree with the statement that you can't teach an old dog new ways. That is definitely false. That's right. It's just harder. As I was speaking about animals now, it's just harder. You can do that. It's harder because you have to get rid of a habit that was there, speaking about a dog life for 10 years, or even more sometimes. Imagine destroying an habit that lasted for this long. If it's hard for a dog, imagine for us. It's completely normal. You can do that. That's why psychology exists after all, a psychologist too. It's not that easy. But it's possible, it's just hard. Just because it's hard doesn't mean that it's impossible. That's the reality, Not to go against, if you have some problems, I'm not saying or this to discourage you guys, I'm not doing that, of course. It's a thing, you have to find the strength. I hope you will find it, because even realizing you have to face a problem in your psychology is not good, is not nice to see and discover. It's hard to have this realization. I hope you'll find the strength to fix whatever demons there are inside you right now. For me, my demon is anxiety. not the stereotypical one you're thinking about. It's deeper. Anxiety can be really bad, and it turns around all your decision-making process, etc. For me, it doesn't involve my friends and my habits, but sometimes I realized, thanks to the psychologist, that I tend to overthink a lot to something that it's not even a problem, but I tend to create a problem behind it, or to consider it a problem, and why I should behave like that. It's something that I'm really trying to fix of myself. I'm improving. I improved a lot, probably more because I got the realization that I behave like that instead of actually facing the problem. Really realizing you have a problem is a big thing when you want to face a new issue of yourself. It's hard, really hard. Maybe I will fail, because it can happen, but I'm trying my best to not make it fail. So that's the most important thing. So yeah. The yin and yang theory, I'm a little bit ignorant in such theory. What does it mean? It means, you know, the symbol, the circle symbol with the water drop completely white with a dot, a black dot in it, and the contrary with the other side. So a black water drop with a white point inside of it. That's the yin and yang theory. Basically, to summarize it, it means that there's not only good and bad stuff about yourself, there's always a mixture in it. There can't be light without the darkness, and that's what turns around the Kingdom Hearts lore a lot, and that's why I love it so much, because that's true. You can behave like a hero, you can behave like an angel, but you can't be only that. You can't be pure as an angel. There's always a little bit of darkness inside yourself, and there's no light without a shadow, there's no shadow without a light. So they must coexist. This is the reason behind the yin and yang theory, basically. And that's why I like it so much, because it's so true in my opinion. I can be the cutest girl in the world. I know you consider me like that, but trust me, I can be really stubborn and really sort of villain sometimes. It just depends. No one is pure, no one is perfect. It relies a lot also on the concept of perfection that doesn't actually exist. So I like this theory a lot because it defines a lot how all the livings being behave, and that's why they behave like that. There's not only black, there's not only white. There's also a song in Has Been Hotel related to that everything is black and everything is white, from the Adams. I think it's sung by Adams. So yeah, thanks C3, thanks you for that, for the compliment. So yeah, that's just the basic of this theory. Actually, there should be more to be said, and it's linked to Taoism. But yeah, everyone I think can think. For example, if I have to mention something about religion, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in any religion that's common worldwide. I'm not from Catholicism, and I am atheist. Probably I should be considered like that. I don't believe in gods. I have my personal religion that turns around the yin and yang concept, but developed it in my way. And that's how I think a religion should work. You should follow what you think is good for you and what you believe in. So I developed a personal believing behind this concept. It's not a God thing, but it's something that you should follow to guide your life and stuff like that. So yeah. The more you know, the more you know, basically. You know what? At least it was Magnus and not Erebus. Oh no, also ignoring all the warning sign of breaking down a wall in the warp was not enough for the most intelligent warp knowledgeable Primarch. I think he was wrong in this for sure. What are you talking about? I think it's about this topic, but I don't get what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And here they go yapping about war. Okay, it was thank you, Fiona. Okay, it was Warhammer about this topic, but in Warhammer version, I love it. Okay. Magnus was too proud that it was Achilles' heel, but I don't think he was a traitor per se at the time. But are you speaking about epic stories or about Warhammer still? I'm confused right now. I think your rage bait worked, folks, probably. okay, whatever thing. No, because they are actually existing characters. But I was like, are you speaking about story or history or something? Okay, amazing. Okay. And argumented out, not return. That's the same idea. Yeah, but nobody can be perfect. Young follows a lot of this kind of concept behind the imperfection. Not perfection, because perfection doesn't exist. So yeah. Okay, let me read. Has been obtuse with their roles the past year now. You know what? They probably did this decision for live stream content for a reason, because people was abusing of live stream to show content that was not theirs and to gain viewers probably, and because of that, everyone. I can't speak it sometimes. Everyone take disadvantage of it. Even people like me that want to teach stuff, relying on other contents and making commentary that should be completely fine. But since it triggers the algorithm, I can't do anything about it. So yeah. Consider me, you are good. Be wicked enough chat. Sometimes we talk about war up. Yeah, it's fine for me. Keep yapping, it's fine. It's fine. I was just confused, like, what the fuck are you talking about? But it's fine, don't worry, it's fine. Okay, oh, what's your favorite army? Okay, you keep speaking about that. Okay. No, just don't let her know. Hey, just because I don't manage to stay behind the chat doesn't mean you can take advantage of this. Hey, how dare you? I will kill you with this face. Exactly, okay? Overthinking has become... okay, let me read this. Overthinking has become a real problem for many people these days. A lot of problems people face these days are less complicated than they realize. Yeah, I tend to consider little programs too big sometimes. I'm fixing this side of myself. But it was really hard, and I'm so sad that I spent most of my life until now, of course, behaving in not in the wrong way, but in the, I could just handle stuff more properly, and it's a shame I realized it only now. But well, better later than ever. So okay, it's fine. I'm just a little bit sad that I didn't get the opportunity to change and realize it was a problem before. Probably if we are all millennials here, or Gen Z too, probably it's also due to the period we are born in, full of instability, nothing stable, full of changes. It was also because of that, probably. Not only because of educational background, but also because of this, because of society, or because also the way of thinking of society changed a lot during the passing time. We were just really unlucky, I guess, sometimes. So yeah. Okay, let me see. Did you know the black and white armor on the Draconicus was put there? Because no, I didn't know that. Really? Yeah, I was wondering why there was that detail there, but that's lovely. I love the idea behind it. I agree, because of course I'm a fan of it. Thank you. Because I was starting to get confused. Thank you. There's a very few examples of black and white in the world. Most of the world is very shade gray, and it's nice actually to be like that. I think that's the purpose of the yin and yang theory too, because there's no gray inside of it, of course, but I think it was because of aesthetic thing. But yeah, the meaning is that there's not only gray, there's not only white and black, but there's a mixture of them. So gray, that's the right answer in my opinion, taxidermy. I struggle with anxiety and depression, but now how I deal with it is just working and be both depressed and happy like the donkey character from Winnie the Pooh. No, that's a cute character. No, don't be like that. Sorry, I was fixing my headset because you see me doing this from time to time because I was out. Some words were out of focus, so I was pushing a little bit up the headset to see them more properly, and I was like, okay, maybe I should just repose it. So, okay, and now I see properly indeed, and. I agree with that, by the way. it's not easy, and sometimes you have up and downs, and that's completely normal. Sometimes you tend to fall back to your problems, and that's perfectly normal. Unfortunately, this is how it works. Our wonderful mind is really a mess, and it works like that sometimes. Removing an habit is really hard also because you tend to go back to that because it's something comfortable. Even if it's something actually bad for you, it's something comfortable because the body knows how to behave in that way. So they know how to react already. It's toxic, doesn't matter. It knows how to behave. It's a bad loop sometimes, and it's normal to be like that. Me, I struggle. No, I read that. Sorry. What you're talking about, that is a really nice theory. It is very refreshing for things like that, to pull pressure away from feeling like having to be perfect, kind of like appreciating your imperfection unless I am interpreting it wrong. No, I mean exactly that one. I mix exactly that, Salmon, so you got it right. For the Guild Maria, you are your own religion. For the Guild Maria, absolutely. No, it's not that I don't even want to share it, not because I don't want it, but because I don't feel the emergency to do that. It's something I believe, it's something I shaped to believe in, and that's it. I don't care if the others have their way to believe in gods or something like that. I just have my way to live it, and that's it. No one has to blame me for that, like the others do sometimes. So yeah. Fleiraism as a religion, oh no. It's not a religion of me. It's a mixture of concepts in which I believe and make my personal religion, but it's not Fleiraism. It's a mixture of a lot of stuff. Come on. Pocket fun, hello, all good, by the way, hope you're fine. In my opinion, religion is not a bad concept. If you consider that in the past we did not know so much about how things work, but we still wanted to have answers. The only problem, I'm Chinese, the only problem with religion in my mind is the extreme side of people interpreting things in the text that force people to adapt to them. I agree with that, yeah. If I don't share your religion, it should not impact me. You can do whatever you want, just leave me. This is how it should be seen. It was not for a longer period of time, and sometimes it's not even like that today. So I agree with your point of view, because that's also a way to comfort your mind, to believe in something that it sounds right for you, and to follow a way to behave, not because you need a guidance. For example, I don't believe in any god, but I believe in the concepts. I like to imagine, I know it's not like that of course, but I like to imagine that there are natural spirits in the world, not like they do in anime. But I like to, imagine nature like it's venting on ourselves. That's the reason why climate change is. The nature is angry towards us and stuff like that. I know it doesn't exist, but I like to make this version of myself in mind, of the world around me in my mind, like a spiritual version of myself. And that's fine. It's something I believe in. You don't have to believe in that, of course, and that's completely fine. Thanks, I'm trying to maintain order here. It's completely fine. Wait, I say it more. Imagine feel like this. Thanks, I'm trying to maintain order here. Order room, order. This was Fiona before. I personally believe in God, but I don't talk about it much because I like keeping my beliefs personal. Yeah, exactly. I agree completely with you. This works the same for me, for my personal concept, for example. But it's fine for what you believe or not, because I'm not the type of people that judge, and that's completely fine. You can believe in whatever you want. It's your personal voyage. It's your personal journey. And if there are some people that agree with you, that's better for you because you have someone to speak about it. Otherwise, what's the problem? It's your belief, not the others. So, sorry, you did just not yash me up when I was tech talking over the weekend, so I went out to complain about the app and all. Big up, fine, it's fine, guys. You are making fun of it, so it's completely fine. Don't worry, I'm not angry, absolutely. And if, because, chat, stop. I'm trying to recover your message, but the chat scroll when you type something new. Chat, stop. OBS, don't be like that. I'm stuck in the chat for a reason. Don't be like that. And if she gave you green light on this, you all can easily transform this in our armor stream, and that's a point. Thanks, Fiona, for that. Indeed, I'm fine until it doesn't take the entire stream, because otherwise I don't know what to read and what to ignore. Not because I want to ignore it, but I don't know anything about Warhammer, guys. So I'm like, okay, whatever you say. Whatever you say. Well, yin and yang and also border collie are my favorite breed. You see, it's the perfect mixture of colors, so for that case. Lovely to see you, love the new Avi as well. Thank you. Yeah, boy, it's a pleasure to see you here. I love you yapping about your hobby, but not too much here. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I agree with her. I'll admit the writing through with my girlfriend was a fantasy version belief system, Christianity. I have found a lot of people can find something more fun and understanding what we believe when you remove the politics and judgment and just make it even more fantasy land than already sounds to most people. Unique way of sharing it, I guess. For example, I think even my husband has its personal way to believe in this kind of stuff. We are different, completely different. For example, I think he can be considered Catholic, but in his own way. For example, we don't agree with this, but we still get along. So, and that's fine because he has his own belief. I have mine. It's fine. We just believe in what we want, and that's it. To arrive, it was time that was essential to arrive to the awareness you have now. From time to time, I find myself thinking about how my life would have improved with various changes. Example, when a teacher suggested therapy, but when I think about it, I can't help but remember that I wasn't ready for, and that it took many subsequent experiences to change my attitude. Yeah, because you must be ready, as I was saying before, to face this kind of problem. If you don't have the realization to face them properly and that you realize that you're having this issue, you don't face it properly. You can't even fix them properly, not because you can't, but because you wouldn't behave towards them properly. You don't know how to react to them, and so it's basically unsuccessful. So yeah, I completely agree with that. It's sad for me to see other people attempt to force others into religion. I am a Lutheran myself, and I love like the Danish people here, and I love the scriptures of loving thy neighbors, and the idea as not to cast others down. I love the idea that one sin is not better or worse than the other, even if people tend to interpret in that way. I just love the idea of caring for people, and that's lovely. I can see I can see it in your personality, Salmon, and that's so lovely. That's I think it's pretty clear to everyone that you seem a really, really good person. I'm not saying it for convenience, but it's actually really like that. You seem so innocent sometimes, and we had the proof about it. But yeah, you seem so innocent for the majority of time because of that, so I appreciate it. By the way, guys, one thing, in my rules it's stated to avoid religious topics, but I introduced it and we are speaking it in a nice way, actually. What I mean with that rule is to avoid discrimination related to religion, or to speak in deep about religious belief and stuff like that, the current one existing. But for now, we are just expressing what religion is for us and why we believe in that way. For example, for Salmon is because he cares about the others. For me, it's because I like the idea of imperfection and stuff like that. In that case, of course, it's fine, and especially with these kind of topics, guys, if I introduce them in the chat despite the rules, it's completely fine, it means. So of course you can speak about it. I wanted to underline it before you feel like triggered by the rules, so you don't know how to speak about it. This is a nice way to speak about that, so feel free to do that, okay? I personally do also struggle quite a bit mentally. I always try to adapt to the situation as good as I can, and I know very well a lot of things I just simply can't fix, but I just have to also accept and once again adapt and act to my possibilities. It's not a bad thing. Be careful to not overdo it though, because if you do that too much, ignoring your needs, you're ignoring your attitude towards them, maybe it's not that completely fine for you. So take that in consideration to think if it's the case to adapt or not. But I think you got what I mean, so in that case it's fine. Something I find funny about Europeans experiencing the Australian summer is that they think they can sunbathe on our beaches for 20 minutes and be alright. Then they work off red and lobster. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, it works in the same exact way in Denmark, even if in a different way, of course. Because here the sun rays are stronger. So if you lay down here compared to Italy, the temperature there is hotter, of course, but if you lay down here, it's so easy to get sunburn. Consider that I am a little bit colored in my skin now because I get the sun while I'm working outside with Yuna with no sun protection and anything because I'm not used to put it on like Koreans and Asian people do, for example. And we should do that because it's useful against the UV rays, for what I know, and it keeps damaging your skin. You should put sun cream every day, consider even in winter, consider that. But I'm not used to that as an Italian, so I take the consequences of my action. And basically because of that, I am a little bit reddish on my cheeks, because whenever I go out with Yuna and there is the sun, it's easy to not get sunburn, but to keep a little bit of color because of the sun. So to get tan, basically, okay? It's really easy because here the sun is stronger and it can be in Australia too. So it's I completely get it. I completely get it. That people tend to underrate the power of the sun sometimes. So yeah. Hello Neko, hello, yeah, hello. Thanks for the appreciation. You want to see the pets? Wait, I have to recalibrate a little bit though. Wait a second. Okay. Look. They are like crystal stuff, like, and I have glitters around if you check it properly. Sometimes when I move, you can see more. I think I should consider to move out. Oh my, aha! I have to move the camera. I was so comfortable here. Wait a second. Thanks for the follow, Mirror Cat. Wait. Oh no, wait. If I don't take the Windows immediately, I can't take the mobile phone for the camera anymore. Okay. Sorry for the position. I am actually like that, but wait. So you won't see it anymore. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if I am tall enough. Yes, I am. Okay. Perfect. Let me put better, more properly all the windows. Okay. I want to show you how glowy I can be in the dark. Where is a dark area here? I found it before, now I have to remember where it is. Wait a second. Let me pose better in this in the meantime. A little bit better. I can consider to let you show you, but it's this we position. Wait, recalibration. Wait a second. Not actually. It's actually like this. Okay, better. Yeah, it can be something like that. Okay, so you will see I'm actually. Oh, I wanted to move away. My bad. Okay, let's go. Wait a sec. I want to show you how shiny I can be in the dark. I needed to find a spot. I think it was in another room. Oh, here, even here actually a little bit. Look how shiny I can be. Wait, there is a better spot though. Wait for it. Not sorry. Wait. Okay. Okay. I forgot. I have to. Oh, here a little bit, but I think here. Wait. Here. Okay, this one. No, I wanted this one. So yeah, how shiny I can be. Even the nose. Can you see the nose? I am shiny. I am shiny here. Okay, wait. I'm reposing all the windows so I can read you properly. Thank you, Gabbiano, for stating that. The chat scrolled in the meantime, so I have to recatch where I was reading everything. Okay, this one. Okay, here. Okay. Also, for religion, I do not follow any either. I don't know how many I've noticed. I like to wear the I don't know how to read, that's my bad. But I like the modern said and basically a little Norse religion which sees nature as the god and we should be generous and take care of nature and its inhabitants. Pretty cool. That's what I meant when I see nature in a more spiritual way. I completely agree with that theory. I know it's not actually like that, of course, but I like to believe there are like little spirits or something like that taking care of nature and be angry when we behave badly towards it and stuff like that. So I completely agree with it. Wait, I want to pose myself more properly. Maybe I should consider to remove this way of behavior of the camera. No, this one is not good. Okay, nah, I have to change it. It's fine what I want to, but wait. I can do that. Okay. because oh, perfect. I wanted to do more something like that. If I manage to. Okay. I think it's fine like that. So you can see I am actually laying down. I'm lazy, sorry. I'm sitting on my tail right now, actually. But, yeah. And now, since we are in the dark mode. So, I stand out so much with this avatar. I should say, I can actually be away from the dark like that, because I'm always dark like this. Wait. Better scenario. I want a better scenario. The iconic one of Kingdom Hearts. If not in the wall, maybe. Okay. Hola. With big tags, it's fine. It's fine. Look me from the bottom. I will look you from the top. Okay. Let me read everything and Oh, for me it's a mix of cosmic nihilism and stoicism. It makes my life easier for sure. Yeah, I why not? It's nice. Just in case it clarified, please stop, it was a joke, you can keep writing. Yeah, I think they got it. Thank you. Are you familiar with that thing going on called Art Fight, or does that not exist in Denmark? No, it's a thing, it's an event that's known worldwide from artists especially, but I know what it is. I usually join in the Art Fight, not this year because I don't have the time to focus on art trades and stuff like that, because it's basically a big event, art trade for everyone. I would love to join in. I really would love to do that, but I don't have time this year. I have a lot of stuff to recover, a lot of commission, a lot of personal projects I want to share with you, and I can't do that if I keep doing stuff for the others. So I prefer to focus on commission only and my stuff, and not on this kind of events. I'm sorry, because I really enjoy art fights, not this year unfortunately. But should I commission Fleira character as a blood angel and will just tell everyone she's a Warhammer nerd? No, what? Wait, what? What are you speaking about? Wait a second, not the focus on my title, but here, thank you. Okay, as long as you have her permission, I think it could be funny. Why not? I don't get the blood angel reference completely, but it can be funny to draw. Okay, why not? You have to give me a lot of instruction, I guess, but why not? Put on a sunscreen, a hat and a shirt with sleeves if you're going out in the sun for a bit. Here too, it works like that in the same exact way. Anyways, I will have to go, going to wrap up and get a little gym time today. See you around, have a nice workout, Verti. Thanks for passing by and thanks for all the support you always give me. Bye bye, have a nice day. Actually, what time is it? Since I am in Warshot, I can't check the mobile phone, the time or whatever so easily, so I get lost sometimes. Okay, it's 5 p.m. I think I can take it slowly, and when it's time to call it, I will call it today. I think I yapped for a really long time today. Yeah, 2 hours and a half. So yeah, I hope, by the way, guys, if you want, now that you see the avatar moving a little bit more, if you want to express your feelings about the avatar, to say if you like it, if you prefer other avatars or stuff like that, feel free to do that, because I want this kind of feedbacks. I am a shapeshifter, so as I stated, this won't be my main avatar, but for a while I will use it, so you get used to it. Then I will go back to the Vulper, to the Vodova Brodian, as I usually do, basically. If you want to give your impression about the Warshot version of this avatar, feel free to do that, because I'm curious, of course, about your opinion. And yeah, just let me know, because I'm curious if you like, now that you are more used to look at this, let me know what you think about it. Thank you, Neko, for appreciating my pets. Here are a little bit darker because of course I am all black, but yeah, they are shiny. Wait, I'll go back with my version. Yeah, they are way shiny. Look at them. I'm so proud of them. I'm not complaining about the position. I know you're not, but I am. That's the thing. That's the thing. Been a while since last chatted here. Hello, Goober. I hope you're fine. Yeah, I hope everything was good. I debated with this avatar today. What a perfect timing, I should say. Voglio quei gommini che sono troppo belli, bisogna che quando avrò il modello li metti perché sono troppo belli. Absolutely, don't worry, I will absolutely. Unluckily guys, I don't have these crystal puppets on the WarM file because the same effects there are on WarChat are not possible on the WarM file. I'm so sorry for that, but they are pink anyway and stuff like that. I have the emission, I managed to find a way to keep the emission on, but not the crystal pose. I'm so sorry for that, I don't have this feature there. Not even the glitters, they don't work with our WarM files, unfortunately. Pretty sure there is a way for that, but I need to find another shader. I'm using Poyomi here. I'm using a Lilo Toon instead for WarM files, and it's kinda limited. Not bad, but it's kinda limited. Unfortunately, I can't put this glitterish effect. Pretty sure there is a way. I need to discover how to do that though. Yeah, it's actually true. For the majority of time, Italians are poor Catholics, and it's actually a bad habit they have, in my opinion. They say it's a like country, but it's not actually like that, because they try to make you believe in Catholicism since your childhood. Consider that the religion is compulsory for Italian people. You can decide to opt out your child from studying religion topics, but for the majority of time it's an option you have to be aware of, because the school won't tell you that you can avoid to study religion at school. It would say it will be something cool. It's if it's not so stuck with Catholicism, because if the teacher is not good, they will try to convert you instead of teaching you how religion works. And it's a shame. They say Italy is it's a like a country, but it's not actually like that. They try so hard to put you inside Catholicism and forcing you to believe in that. Consider I am atheist, as I say, it's speaking about the general meaning of it, then I have my beliefs, but that's something else. Consider I got the baptism, I got the, I don't know the word in English, but basically comunione e cresima. I got it because it was something normal for me as a kid to study religion and to be a Catholic. Then I realized I could actually choose and I could avoid the religion subject if I wanted, but when I realized it, I was already grown up. I was more than a teenager, so they try to convert you a lot, in my opinion, in Italy, and that's a shame. This is my 5th streak of joining a stream and lurk and sleep, and then proceed to nuke chat with endless blabber. This is welcome to my stream, Foxy. I'm so happy to see you yapping. Yeah, I'm so sorry for your sleeping schedule actually, but I'm so happy to see you here. This is my stream trap probably, because I tend to yap about whatever, and it seems I am so involving sometimes with some of you that it's hard to still stay silent and just lurk. It's probably I consider it a skill and not a defect, but I know it can be problematic for some of you if you have to focus on something else. I'm so sorry for that. You can be lurker, I don't mind that. If you just listen at me, I'm completely fine with it, but yeah. I'm so sorry. This is the trap of joining my stream, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, it's I think it's an open species. It's an original species called literally Kreature with the kiddo, not with the C, and it's an original alien species, I think. So you're open for commiss, Fleira? New Dakota reference when? If you want, consider, guys, I say it for everyone and not for Fox issues. My commissions are always open. What vary is the queue. Right now, I have one last spot for this year, guys. I'm sad to say that, because I would love to be more flexible, but I have only 2 hands and 24 hours per day, so I can't duplicate myself, I'm sorry. But right now my last and next commission slot is in December. Starting from that slot on, I will take commission for 2027, not 2026. So basically I'm always open. If you want a short time frame commission, it's impossible to get something like that for me, except if it's a scab or a easy sketch. In that case it's different, because especially for scabs, since I don't have to send you whips, I can focus on the artwork for multiple hours in a row, usually 3, and give you the artwork done. And so since I don't have to wait for your approval, it's easier for me to handle them. That's why I make scab randomly sometimes. I released a scab on Patreon like some days ago. I will publish it also on my other social soon. But yeah, right now, for a custom commission, I'm so sorry to say that because I seem like a pop fool, but I'm not, guys. Trust me, it's just a matter of organization and management, since I'm also a content creator and not only an artist. I have to find the time for everything. But yeah, my next commission slot is at the end of December, before Christmas basically. Then the next drop will be at the end of January because of holidays. So yeah. I'm so sorry, but it's lately it's something good for me, maybe not so good for you because of the waiting time, but it's still started to be hard for me to manage everything. So the only way for which I can stay behind all commission is making a fewer commission per month and organize the queue, and that's it. I never close it until it's really long. If it goes to 2028, I may consider to close it and make only your characters and scab if I need quick money, for example. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, this is what it is, but they are always open actually. I will say this is my new favorite avatar you have so far. Really? Really? The favorite one? I'm so happy about it. Pretty sure, not because maybe the aesthetic of it only, well, yeah, of course, but because of the details I put on it. The emission on the heart, the sprinkle paw pads, the outline I have, the avatar, the darkness avatar. So I think it's a mixture of all my skills all together finally, and it's not the end. I will probably develop more with this kind of stuff for avatars, but yeah, for now. Lo sai che se un giorno ci becchiamo in buona mi dovrai mostrarmi, che sennò rischio di fare come le gazze ladre, la lava lamp che sbrilluccicano, rimango fisso a guardarle. Va benissimo, it's completely fine. I'm gonna have to go to bed now, it's getting closer to midnight. I'll catch you on Discord when I wake up, cutie. Absolutely, thanks for the chat, Taxidermy, I really loved it. Thanks for spending some time with us, it was lovely, and for appreciating this avatar, I really appreciated it. In my opinion, I see nothing that needed to be changed and turned out just fine. Your crystal beans are probably the most unique thing I've seen on an Avi. In all honesty, your Avi is the only one I've seen crystals on. Really? I appreciate it, thank you. Probably I actually take inspiration from the soda pop for this, because there are glitters in the puppets instead of crystal there. I said, what about making a sort of crystal effects? And well, it worked, so why not? Let's take advantage of it. And that's it. And unluckily, as I was saying before, I can't... I pressed something by mistake on OBS. Unfortunately, I can't do exactly the same on the WarM file, so the Vtuber file, but the mission still are there, so I can't complain. Every has a boop snoot. I'm happy about that, Rancor. Thanks for saying that. What the base mod is? It's called the Kreature. Potato, hello. It's called the Kreature with the key. Instead of the C, the key, search for Kreature made by Vivife. If you search in the credits down below, you see a PDF with all the credits and the creator of the avatar too, the page where you can purchase it. So feel free to do that. Yeah, of course I showed it off. They loved it. Of course I showed it off, Foxy. Of course. Bro, you're talking too much and you're making my ears bleed. Go away, I guess. So I'm so sorry for you. Not actually, but just go away. See another stream. Thanks, Spectrum. I'm really happy for all these compliments, guys. Thanks, guys. I put a lot of work on this model, and actually I forgot to speak about the story, the creation story behind this model. I completely forget to speak about it. I will soon. It's a tragic story, actually, because I went crazy behind this avatar, guys. You can't imagine. I will go deep in Patreon because I want to speak about it with my patrons in particular. But I will speak about it even here, probably in a more messy way, but I will. And just wait for it, let me reach the end of the chat. And yeah. I need a new Dakota reference sheet, more time to save for it. Perfect, okay, it's completely fine. Consider, guys, if you're interested in taking a commission for me, consider to book the slot though, because the more you wait, the longer the queue probably will become. I'm so sorry for that. But yeah, I reserved the spot for some people, so if you're interested to have the commission in a short time frame, consider to reserve the commission slot. You can even put the deposit, it's not a problem, especially for this long waiting time commission, but consider to reserve the slot if you are interested, okay? Let me read. Hello, CDP. Hello. Hello. Yeah, probably. Yeah, don't worry, American. We are used to this kind of stuff. Can I say, because stuff is happening on YouTube side right now, guys. I don't mind speaking about it. Let's say it's impressive. It's happening more on YouTube, on Twitch. On Twitch, people are chill for the majority of time. I never had to ban a person so easily. I think the last ban I did was like months. I can't even remember when. Probably at the beginning of the year, even before, I don't remember. It's impressive how easy it is to get trolls on YouTube more there than on Twitch. I'm impressed by that. It's a score, I guess. It's a sort of rank, you know. So, yeah. With you about a reservation, it's completely fine. Do it whenever you want. I reach you as soon as I can. So, yeah. By the way, I want to tell you the story of the creation of this avatar, because it's not only how it actually the idea. It was not just choosing the model, the base model, okay? It was how I should work on it, right? Because I know now how the fundamentals of Unity, so I discovered how to put glitters, how to put crystals, how to put a pink outline all over the character, stuff like that, you know, the texture swap. I know these tricks now, so it was not an issue. I don't know what happened though. Thanks Oli, I really appreciate that. I don't know what happened, guys. By the way, I managed to corrupt the file of VRChat Creator Companion, so of Unity. I managed to corrupt the file 4 times. You know what making all over the settings all over again for 4 times on Unity? If you touch Unity once, you know what I mean exactly with that. I didn't have backups at the beginning, and even if I had backups, for some reason they were corrupted too. So, it was quite something working on this avatar, because just of the corruption of the file, I don't know what I did, but the file kept corrupting and I had to create it from zero it all over again. I was going crazy behind it. I was also going crazy to find a solution for the VRM file with the eyes, because as I said, the orb can't work on a VRM file. I can't move the eyes like I'm doing, for example, right now, okay? I can't do that. I will look straight where the head is pointing. I was trying so hard to find a solution for that. Then I discovered how a VRM file works, and there's a feature in this avatar that's missing, unfortunately. It works on VRChat, but it doesn't work with VRM files, because if the VRChat can rely on different way to move the eyes, the VRM relies only on bones. Bones are basically imagine sticks inside your avatar that build the armature and allow your avatar to move. There are no bones in these eyes for a specific reason, because there are 4 eyes, not only 2 of them, so it's trickier to handle bones with them. And for this specific reason, I can't move eyes on the Vtuber file. You will see what I mean. I can make my eyes wider, like this, for example. I can be expressive with my eyelids. I can't move the orbs. If I want to look this way, I can't. I have to turn my head completely. I was going crazy behind this issue because I couldn't understand why it was happening at the beginning. Then I discovered the reason why. I was like, I can't do anything about it now. I can probably do something if I touch Blender, at least to make only the heart-shaped eyes move. But I don't have the knowledge right now, so, you know, whatever. I won't go crazy after this, because I put a lot of effort in this avatar. I don't want to wait to show it off anymore, so I'm going to release it anyway. Even if the pupils are not moving, I'm completely fine. We are going to release it. You see, guys, I'm not perfect. So, I don't want to be stuck in something, especially something I want to show off and start to use more to express myself, just because of an issue like that. It's not perfect, who cares? I don't need to be perfect to make the other enjoy this avatar. So it's completely fine. I was going crazy, guys, for 1 entire weekend and 4 days behind this problem and the corruption thing I had. At some point, I don't know how, I fixed it. Now this file is safe and sound. When I did everything, the WRM file and whatever, I say, okay, I won't touch it anymore. It will stay there. I don't care if it will get corrupted again. I'm done. I've done everything. The avatar is ready. The VRM file is ready. It's not corrupted. It's working. I'm fine with that. But the creation of this avatar made my mind going crazy for a lot of times, I guess. Yeah, and consider that when I am hyped for a project, it's really hard for me to think about something else, especially if I know there is a problem behind it. So, it was basically overworking, overthinking about the problem for sure. Yeah, absolutely. But I wanted to fix it so bad because get hyper fixated with this kind of stuff, unfortunately. So, yeah, it was hard. It was hard handling that, but I did it. You're proud of this avatar. I am proud. This is what matters. So yeah. So you're still using the base models that are already rigged. I've been trying to figure out how to rig Cat and Blend, and it's hard. I know. That's why it's taking me for so long to learn how to do that by myself, Foxy. Yeah, these avatars I made just the texture and the effects you see on it. But it was a base, indeed, as I say. It is a base, and it's already rigged, and everything is done already. I don't have to do anything except for the design of it and changing it a little bit. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the reason why. Fleira-chan, goddess of yapping, tried to tell us a peasant she isn't perfect. Fleira is going well already, chat. Nah! You see, I have some defects not in this avatar. In the War M1, I'm not completely satisfied with. It's a minor problem, actually. It's really something stupid that won't impact my stream so much. But I still hate it. So, Brand, hello, welcome. Don't laugh at it. I'm serious. It's not play. If you want to follow this new religion you're creating by yourself, because actually I'm just saying what I believe in, not a religion of myself. If you want to make a religion out of my beliefs, feel free to do that. A religion related to imperfections. But it's not up. It didn't make it. It's you making it. It's not me, the creator of this. It's you, the creator of it. I'm just the god, I guess, or something like that. So, yeah, I'm not like that, okay? By the way, guys, we are yapping for a lot of time. I think we can consider to call it for today. I think, but since I'm not this tired, I won't be able to move the hands because I have the trackers on my feet. If you're okay with that, I want to show you really fast. I have to go and be right back for that. I want to show you fast how the Vtuber works, so you see what I mean, what I was talking about until now. I will log off of chat and will jump on the computer side so you can see everything. If you agree with that, we can do that quickly, and then we can close the stream, okay? If you are curious about that. Thank you for welcoming such a old man like me. No, why? I have to welcome anyone. My great grandson taught me how to use Twitch. Oh, really? Really? It's a pleasure to see you here. So am I. It's a pleasure. I have to add the physics for the hair to the character. I had to do that for the VTuber file. Because how VR chat work is different for WM file, the file I use for VTuber. So I had to build the Fizzbone, the physics there by myself, yeah. For the guild mother, okay. I'll go and be right back real fast, guys. There won't be music for a while, so the streaming will be silent, and that's normal because I have to open Spotify on the other side. Give me the time. I will go and be right back. Can I ask my mods to change the category to just chatting, since I won't be on war chat anymore? Give me the time. I'm not sure if OBS will go crazy because I'm going off of war, but I don't think. If you change the category, give me the time to put some music in the background, and yeah, give me just a moment to do that, okay? I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay, I was about to say I am on the computer side, but put the headphone for a moment. Sorry, computer side, give me a moment to do everything. I want to put the trackers on my hand for convenience, so I can't show you properly probably the arms. But give me a moment and I'll do everything. Okay, I mean, you ready to see the creature? You say ready to see the creature moving with really weird hands because I don't have the trackers on my hands but on the feet. You ready to see? You can even see properly how I sit down now because I have not completely broken as usual because I have the trackers actually on my feet and so you can see me crossing the legs. And yeah, you're ready. Yeah, we are ready to show the idea of memory. Everything just seems old-fashioned. I'm used to have glasses when I'm on the computer, so wait, I can see. Oh, I have seen 4K now. Okay, okay, okay. I will change the screen in. Wait, maybe I want to change the music. What kind of music is this one? Wait a second before. This one better. Okay. Sorry, I will have stick hands. I'm so sorry. You'll see what I mean soon. But yeah. But do the cute cat eyes, she will get distracted. What? Stop getting some mods for the mods. What? What? In fashion, it's cool. Ready, ready. Okay. 3, 2, wait, before showing you how bad I'm in position, let me do this. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh my. I'm so shiny. What the fuck? Okay, wait a second. I shouldn't be this bright. At least wait a second. Look at me, bye. I'm reading everything actually. Look at my tail. I am so proud of this tail. It moves so much. My leg is going crazy because I'm far from the Wi-Fi, guys. I'm far from the Wi-Fi and from the router, sorry. And so I'll let you look at this. You see, I sit down usually like this, but the legs are going crazy because are flipping actually. Look at my hand. They move like that because I don't have a trackers on my hands. So they are like that. Usually sit down. They're going crazy right now. But I usually sit down like that. Now you can see me moving. And so yeah. But I am so fucking saturated. Wait a second. What's this? I don't want this. What the fuck? Wait a sec. Why am I so saturated? My fucking god. Okay, wait a second. Can I change it in some way? A little bit. Okay, here. Not at the ambient occlusion though. Wait. What? Oh, okay. Wait. I'm finding a way to fix this. Wait a second. You can see how expressive I am already. But wait a second. How can I fix that? I don't want a tint. Can you? Oh my god. No. Oh, okay, but better. Not. Uh, wait. Bad. Okay, I'm saturated as hell. Oh, okay. No. Wait. Okay. Oh, but I'm so dark, right? Oh. Ah. Hey. Okay. I'm moving my pupils now, but you see they don't move. I only look straight, so I need to be expressive in another way with this avatar. But yeah, okay, wait. I will stream like this now. Okay, no, I'm joking. Or like this, yeah. Issue. Look, I managed to make the ear move, guys. Look, I'm so proud of this ear. They move accordingly to my brows. I'm so happy about that. Okay, I think like this is fine. Or it's too dark. Oh, okay, no. I think like this is fine. I think. What do you think? Ah, okay. Hail to the hands, not moving hands. Just be stickman like that. Just be. I should consider to put the trackers on the hand so I can move them. Actually, look, I can move the fingers. Not the hands, but I can go like this on you. Wait. I have to do it properly. Wait. You're mine now. Because you see how important it is to have trackers on your hand. That's the reason why I use them. There's some. Oh, bye, tail. I guess. Okay, you. I'm coming for you. Come, praise the sun with the finger trick. Because I have another finger to track the fingers, guys. That's the reason why I can move them. But my arm is completely straight. Hail for that. My hands are completely stuck like that. You see, I don't have crystals, by the way, here. I have the emission. If I turn dark, I am still full of lights. But no, unfortunately not here. The crystal doesn't work here. But okay, I'll wait a second. Okay. I will do a showcase of my expressivity now. So, okay. Look at, wait, go away. I don't want you now. Can you go away? Thank you. Okay. So, I'm blinking. I'm no, my not blinking. I can occhiolino. Fuck, I can't remember words, but yeah, you can see it properly because of my hair. But yeah, winking. Winking. Thank you. Okay. This is something actually that works with a trigger, of course, but it's so hilarious how it works. It's a shame I can't move the puppies, guys, because I would be so expressive. So, to pretend I'm doing what I want to. I love this because it's a stupid expression. I have another version of it, the one I was using also on chat. It clips a little bit. I see the mouth, yeah. When I know I'm doing a mess. Yeah, no, it's nice. I don't know if I have other. No, I don't think so. I have only this one and this one. Yeah. By the way, it's kind of expressive. As you can see, I can move. I'm still sitting, crossing my legs. I think you can see it now. Yeah, I usually stream like, except for the harms, but I'm not like that. But I usually stream like this. Look at the physics of the tail. I had a lot of fun ending it here. I have physics on the hair, on the banks, on the ear, of course. When I move my brows, depending on how I move them, they wiggle, and I like it a lot. Even the tail a little bit wiggle like that. And if you see properly, the emission works here. Not completely, but they work. And unfortunately, the glitters are not here because it's not a thing I could add on Lil Tuna shader. So, and this is the only shader that for now works, for what I know, with this kind of stuff. So yeah, you will see beans more properly Wednesday when I work on the texture for Oli, actually. But for now, this is what it is. Okay, let's put me back as I should be. I'm sorry for the harms. You will see them really weird and stuck and stiff. But next time it won't be like that. It won't be like that. I can consider to switch, but I have to put my trackers there, recalibrate them. That's why I'm not doing that. I will show you them more properly, probably on Wednesday. And that's it, okay? Okay. Okay, let me read. Wait, I'm not. I think I needed to reposition myself though. Yeah. Okay, I moved a little bit. Oh, look how my tail moves according to my movements. I love this. So let me see. Let me see what you're writing. Apart from Warhammer stuff before. Apart from Warhammer stuff before, let me see. Do you like it? By the way, it's not perfect as I mentioned as I want to, because I can't move the puppies because of the nature of the avatar, unfortunately. I can blink whatever, as you can see, but unfortunately not completely. So what do you think of it for how you're looking at it right now? Do you like it anyway? Do you think it's less it's for sure less expressive than the Vulper, but still I can do a lot of stuff. I can do a lot of stuff anyway, so it's fine. I feel so stiff because of my arms. I feel so fucking stiff because of them, but it's fine, I guess. Matter of habits just for now, and that's it. But okay. Let me see. Music one when I put my hand for like I'm blowing. Yeah. Okay. Look at the jaw moving too. I love it. Also the nose going up. Yeah, I'm having fun, sorry. I needed to get used to the avatar to myself, so be patient about it. Let me see. Hang on, I thought I was watching Angry Joe for 40k tabletop instead now. What a big teeth you have, a really wide ones. Also on the mouth, lips, not only inside the mouth, actually. Wait, I can do something like, wait. I am a shark right now. Wait, I want to pause. Okay. I'm so proud of this shark teeth, like, okay? I'm so proud. I'm so proud of them. Just because my ends are weird, I think I will be like that, so they are not so visible at least. At least they are not so visible. It's fine, you're so stiff, so funny. I know. So silly, I love it. Praise the sun. Bye bye, Taylor. Yeah, my legs are messing around because of the truck. I'm so sorry for that. Be happy with what we have, right? Oh. Can I stop? I know that tracking the legs from this far from the router can be tricky, but still, can you stop to make me lag so bad? But it's fine. You look like the Grinch. No, why the Grinch? Why the Grinch? I'm cuter at. I like the Grinch actually. I think it's a sort of compliment, but I'm not green at least. Why? How can I sure be like the green? Can I stop to jump like that? Oh, I will turn them off now. Oh my god. Okay. The open mouth I did is very impressive. Are this muscle around the mouth moving individually or to the jaw? Yeah. If you look closely, I can do that. I can also cheek puff. So yeah. We got trapped in this lovely chaos and never found our way out, indeed. Thanks for realizing it, indeed. That's something important to realize. That's something important to realize. I blink way more here, I should say. I blink way more here. To our lovely streamer and now creator, didn't you want to just show us shortly something? Don't forget what we were about to do if you have to do somewhere to be. Oh, don't worry. It's short for me, this thing. So don't worry. I wanted just to show you off the avatar here, like a little preview, since it should be a complete debate, not only for, the viewer chat avatar. So I will show you this quickly, and that's it. I don't have a big issue to do later apart from taking Yuna out. I will just relax and rest a little bit, and that's it. Now I know I'm joking, American. Don't worry absolutely about that. I hope you like how wiggly I can be. It's not expressive like the Vtuber can be, but still I have possibilities here. I would love to be this expressive also on board chat. One day I will be, once the Steam frame will be released, I have to wait a little bit before purchasing it, but I will because of your big support and donation. So yeah. Tuna is all good. Tuna is all good. She's safe and sound. She's shedding now. Can you see how happy I am because she's shedding? It's like my house will be full of fur. And when I use trackers, I can't use shoes on my feet because otherwise the height of the avatar will be compromised. So I am with bare feet at house. Imagine what it can mean being bare feet when a dog is shedding in your house. I'm pretty sure my straps are full of dog fur now. I'm scared to check them, but apart from that, she's completely fine though, if you want to know that. I noticed a thing I want to fix for the camera perspective here, so let me do that real quick. Okay, I want to see if it's nice, this one. Too tall, probably. Wait, put it here like this. Save. One thing. Wait, because they are not online right now. Oh, one leg is gone, I see. But okay, it's fine. By the way, one thing, guys. I am a little bit turned, but wait, maybe I needed to recalibrate. I didn't consider that. Yeah, I needed to recalibrate. Okay. One thing, guys, I'm going to reactivate now the redeems for the avatar. The same exact redeems of the Vtuber should work here. Can we test it all together? Can we test it all together? I'll activate in 3, 2, 1. Okay, there should be on. Refresh the page if you want to try it. Can you redeem some stuff like the pet me and stuff like that? I want to see if they work. They should. Okay, they work. Okay, I can see it already. They work. If you want to try more stuff, yeah, even the eyeglasses, whatever, they should work. I want to just discovering the work if you redeem it and not me. It's a proof. But yeah, you can use the same exact redeem I have with the Vtuber. So throwing me, yeah, this redeem maybe it's a little bit weird considering I have 4 pairs of eyes. I should consider to make 4 eyes for this, not. I have to consider that, but yeah, okay. It's weird, especially when I turn because you can see my eyes. But apart from that, I believe does your tail talk? I would love to make it talk. Well, at least I know it won't stuck together. Well, they cooperate properly, even with. Perfect. I should say okay. Let me see. You can. You can make a mini Yuna out of the hair to the real one loses, maybe. I would love to do that. I did that once. Once when she shed, I removed so much hair, so much fur from her, that I made a dog shape silhouette on the floor with the same size of Yuna, just with fur, of course. Oh my, want to do the... It works. Yeah, I can see it works everything, so I'm happy about that. I'm really happy. But do not mind the pet hair. I love animals so too much to be bothered by hair. I'm not so bothered, except if it's too much around the house, like, the little flower that roll in the desert, exactly like that. Maybe that's too much. But yeah, I would love to have less, especially if it risks to be stuck in my straps for trackers. But okay. And try my best to keep the floor clean, but it's impossible when you have a dog, especially when it's a shedding. I guess it's impossible to keep it clean properly. So no, it's a mission impossible. When you have a dog, you're destined to be full of fur wherever in your house, especially if it's a long coat breed. So thank you, Draco. Even in this shape, of course. Look at the mustache clipping perfectly with the nose. I love them. I always love this mustache. So yeah, to smile like Googly would be great. You know, we can do that together if you want. Wait a second. I just needed to duplicate the thing. I think I can. No, I have to add it from 0. Ah, I have to add it from 0. I don't remember where I have it though. I'm stuck because I'm adding. It's normal, guys. Wait a second. I don't remember where I have them because I'm using the same one. Maybe props. Don't remember. Fuck. Wait, let me see. Animated, I feel no. I don't remember where I have this. Ah. No, bow. No, I think it's something inside. Yeah, I'm back. Fuck, I don't. Let me. It's a GIF. IRB. It's. Wait. Maybe I know where they are. Maybe I know where they are. Wait. Maybe I know. I'm still stuck because I'm checking the folder file. That's why it's like that. Maybe I know. Wait. Items. Props. Orange, red, green. Wait, no, it's here somewhere. I know. Okay, I found it. But is this the singular one? Okay, where it is? I know it. Okay, here it is. I have it. Give me a moment. It's hard to position, I think, more than ever, but let me handle this. I can put it like that here, maybe. What you think? Let's hide. It's so stupid, but I think it can work because the normal googly eye hide the other two. I think it's lovely. Okay, wait. We can make it work. But I have to link it with the redeemer because otherwise it won't work. I'll keep it for now. Wait, I have to add another one. I googly. Wait, I have to search for it again. Give me a moment. Googly eye. Okay. I have it again. Move. Okay, wait. Move like me myself like that so it's easier. Okay. Let me look like that so I can see it. Move. I have to make it smaller. Oh no, it's too. Hey, wait a second. I'm fixing stuff. I want to see how I posed it. No, behind instead. Okay, it was right. Like this. And I have to make it a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. This is how it works with props on Vinian. I have to link it with the redeemer because otherwise it won't work. But yeah, we have it. Easy. Oh, you see now they are only there because they don't work with the redeemer. But here they are. Okay, I think we can make it. I will hide them. I need to remember to link them with the node, but we can do that. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. The no chest fluff axiom because no yeah, in this case there won't be issue with that. Absolutely. There won't be issue with that. You want us to test, so I tested. I'm your tester, you remember? I know. Sorry. I blame myself for what I say. At least you're testing passion from here. Yeah. You see? You can drink now. Oh yeah. You have to redeem. You did you redeem it? You didn't. I won't. Because you didn't redeem it. Yeah. I think she's lost in focus mode again. Yeah. You did you. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, I have it here. Okay, I have it here. I'll do that. Always be hydrating. Should be made smaller. Bring yourself a little higher. Yeah, we can work on it. I guess. I don't mind it covering completely all the eyes, so it's easy, it's even more stupid. But yeah, we'll consider that. By the way, guys, I wanted just to show this off, more or less, as you can see. But I wanted just to show you off how it's done, that I can move stuff, I can be expressive a little bit and stuff like that. But now it's time to say bye-bye, my lover, bye-bye, my friend. You have more content about the creature soon, also tomorrow on Instagram, actually. And yeah, you will see more from this avatar. I will use it from time to time, and for now I will use it for some weeks in a row. Then I will go back to the Vulper and the Switch and stuff like that. I'm a shapeshifter, so we can do whatever. I can also consider to let you decide which avatar to use before the stream, so we can switch easily. And yeah, even with Telegram, voice pool, or something like that, even on Instagram, we'll see. We'll see. So you have the power to decide which avatar I'm going to use, and the others on Patreon actually will have the power to choose the next avatar I'm going to create. I have several bases to rely on. The next one is already set actually, but I will do some stuff. I also want to make a sculpture free for Patreon to use, for which you can color it and print it whenever you want, as I planned at the beginning of May. Now I wanted to find the time to work on it. So yeah, by the way, next Wednesday we're going to work on the retexture of Oli, so Winter Pole retexture, and yeah, I think that's it. On Friday it will be funny because I'm going to play Palworld. I will mainly speak as always, but there will be Ricardo with me on Discord, so it will be funny to see how we will behave towards each other while we are streaming. And so yeah, that's a friend of present that allow you to change the shape. Yeah, I should consider to add them because it's not that tricky to add antlers on my avatars. But I should do, now that I know how to do that, I just need to find the ones I like and put them on. I should consider that actually. Before going, guys, can you share the raid alerts messages, guys, in the meantime? Before going, let's see who we can raid, and it's easy for me to do that here because I am on the computer and not with the controllers of WordChat. So let's see who is online. Let's see who we can consider to visit right now. We can consider to go to make a visit. Oh, there's a WordChat creator I discovered recently. I don't think I managed to raid it again. Still, actually, it's better to say. So let's visit him. It's Misty the Canine. Let's visit me. They are playing a Warshot game, I think, for what I see here. So let's share some of our love there. Wait, let me prepare the raid, then we'll go. Misty the Canine. Here we are. I discovered him recently, so I need to get. I don't think he will recognize me because of that, because I'm a lurker mainly also. But let's do that. Okay, remember to copy paste one of these messages. If you are on Twitch, of course, or YouTube, it will just end the stream. If you don't follow, sorry, if you don't, you are not one of my subscribers, you consider to use the one with the yellow popping dog, because otherwise the other one won't work, even if they are for free emoji. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the Creature, guys. Thanks for the support you show me, for the appreciation and everything. I hope you also like the Vtuber file, even if I praise the sun and I can't move the hands. And yeah, see you next Friday, and yeah, see you next, not Friday, sorry, Wednesday with the retexture. See you tomorrow with the content on my Instagram profile, and have a lovely evening, guys. Thanks for the support, and see you soon. Bye bye.